So with that,
Yes. Goddamn.
you guys don't know? Yeah, I'll tell you the name of the episode at the end.
At the end of the episode, you're going to tell us the name of the episode?
It's called series finale, right?
Can't you do like a couple of options of what the title could be now? And then we'll find what the real one is?
It's called Happy Fun Time Feel Good episode.
Bullshit.
Sure it is.
Or season 2, episode 9 is called Inner Demons. And with that, I'm going to start.
Happy fun time, he said?
Yeah, happy fun, super fun. Just make sure you get that accurate. It's going to really come to play. I'm going to start the timer. I'm going to let everyone behind the scenes add that 50. I don't know how to do it from my end, so 50 points to the light side right off the bat. So,
50 points to the light side.
I'm going to take us a little bit down memory lane.
Okay.
If you guys remember.
There was a mist.
No, I'm gonna go a little bit before that.
Okay.
Oh.
Herb was born on Togoria. How many years ago? I don't know. 12 years ago. No.
Oh my God, he's a child.
Years ago. No.
Now the children.
12 cat years.
Yeah.
Yes, which is 78.
Oh wow, he's an old man. Which also makes sense. This is all. Sorry, I'm gonna take us all the way back to our season 1 finale on Bespin. If you guys recall, after the events that unfolded, Caleb took a starfighter that was purchased by K001, and he went off to kind of take care of some business, and you guys were, in that period of time, communicating with him, but he seemed to kind of be off doing his thing. Series of events unfolded on Spira, where Caleb showed back up to the group. You found it a little bit in shambles, as it was this resort, but it seemed to quickly escalate into this kind of chaotic event that you may or may not, I don't even know, fully understand everything that happened. But as you left, you were taking Shelly, Nick McNickerson, who was one of the people that was from Spira, to her home planet, which is, or a planet where she lives, or her family's from, Bespin. So Caleb took Shelly back, he dropped her off. Some events happened with her, and Caleb came to Yavin, which is where he was meeting up with the group. You guys were searching for the next artifact. Caleb, you arrived to the landing area to find Aaron Val, who you've gotten to know over the course of some time, wearing a decked-out leather jacket with like a skull on it, riding a swoop, and very kind of borderline flirty. You got on. He had.
I remember this very well.
Yes. He said the only way to ride the swoop stable was if you kind of, the biker girl behind him, kind of looking. You made your way through the jungles of Yavin, which of course you arrived at this temple where you had found your group that was currently, it seemed to be kind of like overlooking this temple as this firefight was going on. As you all remember, there's a series of events. Those events that quickly unfolded were Aaron Val floored the swoop at the defense group. The swoop crashed. You saved Aaron Val, but in the process, he gave you 3 data cylinders, and he said to you, please protect these for me. And those are currently in your possession.
Aaron Val.
Aaron Val gave
I'm just reminding you.
Yeah. Everyone at home, yeah.
Because you were there.
You were there.
Because I was there. So I'm reminding you.
Again,
3 data, what was it?
3 data cylinders.
That's what I'm just checking on you.
No, good call. I'm gonna say data pads. No, cylinders. You guys got into the temple. There was some weird, very similar to the situation that you guys had in Korriban, which was, if you remember, it was the temple that you went into. There was like the weird mist. There was those creatures in the mist. You guys got through a puzzle room. If you remember before, there was like that water. There was that jar, and that bank. And you guys were able to solve that riddle. And then you came to another mist room. And this time, what all of you decided to do was tie yourself with rope and head in together collectively as a group. Unfortunately, as you go into the mist, as soon as Caleb enters it, you look down, and the rope is gone. You're just walking in the mist, alone. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And I was with the full group before.
Yes. And this is where we pick up.
Kilara. Io, Herg.
As your voice travels through the room, it seems to kind of go off in every direction, but then kind of just fade away.
Can any of you hear me?
Slowly, the mist starts changing form and shifting as it starts building kind of a room and a scene that you're in. And you see wood planks form on the ground. You hear the distant sound of the ocean. You smell the very distinct smell of a fishery. A fishery that you know quite well. And as the room continues to form, you realize it's your room at your father's house.
This is not possible. How can this be here? How can I be here? I wander
Suddenly,
through the house.
you hear voices in the next room. Raised voices.
Do I recognize them?
You recognize them both. One is your father, and one is your brother. And they're arguing over money.
Make my way towards the voices.
You get to a door to your room that leads out into the living room.
Father. Father. Do I see him?
Did you open the door?
Yes.
As the door slides open, you see your father, Yapul, and your brother, Vernil, and they argue. As an argument that they've had many times over your brother's inability to hold on to funds.
This is impossible. Vernal. Father, can you... I move over to touch one of them to see if it feels real.
The words come out of your throat, and they seem to just disappear, almost as if you hear them, but no one else does. And as you touch them, you can't hold on to anything.
Of course. It's not real. It's the mist. Somehow altering my mind. I listen to them.
Sorry. The argument continues and escalates as your brother storms out of the house.
Can I follow him?
You can.
I can. I will.
As you start to follow him, though, you see something else. You see an image of yourself as you come out of the room that you just exited from. And as your brother heading towards the door, he stops, turns around to you, and it's almost as if you're standing in front of the other version of yourself. He smiles, nods, and he leaves out the front door.
The version of me.
The version of your brother.
Of my brother. And can I follow him out the door? And I do.
As you exit out the front door, the mist kind of changes around you. You see for a brief moment kind of the ocean and your father's fishery as it shifts and morphs until you're just in black.
And it is all gone then. The smells, the sounds.
Something starts to pulsate in front of you. It's a light. And as the light continues to grow, you see that it's just illuminating two things. One is a casket. The other is a footlocker.
I try to walk clear of the casket and put my attention on the footlocker.
Unlike the visions you saw before of your father and your brother, it feels real to the touch.
Currents be damned. This cannot be. I must know. I reach out to open the footlocker.
It opens easy to your touch. And as you lift it up, you see bones.
Bones.
And as they crumble and disintegrate, you see a handful of items that are there, morphed from kind of dust. And you're overwhelmed with a sense of a feeling that's coming over you that if you give into it right now, it can bring you the people that were responsible for this to justice. Your justice.
If I give into it, how? Just if I give into the feeling? Am I sensing any negativity from it?
In the moment, no.
It's very tempting. But I turn away from that for a moment and put my attention on the casket. Does that feel real as well?
It does.
I open it, if I am able.
It's filled with spice.
Is the feeling still calling to me?
Yes.
Then I answer it. I embrace it.
Okay. You feel in this moment a surge go through you, as if now, more so than ever, it's clear that you know exactly what you need to do and how you need to do it. And this power will continue to aid you when you call on it. And for a brief moment, it seems like everything that you struggled so much for can finally be put to rest once this is done. The room around you, or the casket and the footlocker, disappear. You are back in the mist.
I allow myself a moment to reflect on that and take in what I have just experienced. And I try communications again. Captain,
I can hear
Captain.
him now. No.
can you hear me?
You hear nothing, no response back, but it sounds like voices up ahead in the mist.
Can I discern whose voices they are?
It's muffled as if it's talking underwater.
I remove my weapon, my blaster, and I slowly proceed towards the voices.
As you walk towards these sounds, the mist starts to dissipate around you. And as you walk out, the rope is now around your waist again. and you look around you, and everyone else that you had entered with is there with you as well.
You are all here. Could you not hear me on comms?
No.
The mist, did any of you see anything?
Get transported somewhere else and see visions of your past that you maybe didn't want to see?
Yes,
Yeah.
precisely. And you two as well.
What do you think?
Yes.
Some of it was so real I could touch and interact with it.
But none of it's real, though.
But the feeling,
It's not real.
It lies.
It is this place.
how can we be so sure
Because I
it
know.
is lying?
Because it lied to me.
Some of the dust from the footlocker that you opened is still on your hands.
It may have been more real than you know, Io.
I know. It lied.
Whether it lied or not, I certainly don't want to stick around to find out.
Good idea, Captain.
Let's move on.
Is it just us? Who else is with us?
It's the four of you, Aaron Val, and
Chip,
Chip is still attached to your arm.
Good.
He's still unconscious.
Wake up, Chip.
Caleb,
Yes.
you are going to be awarded one dark side point. You are still 1 point in the light, but again, there's something within you that feels as if you call back out to that presence, that feeling, it will give you the strength that you need to do what you need to do. Standing in front of you, again, is a door. There are 4 kind of circles on this door, and there's images that are carved onto these kind of faces that come out. One is looks like a Tagorian. One looks like a female Mary Allen. The other one is wearing a helmet, but you see that it's distinct T-shape of a Mandalorian, but it seems slightly different. Not the same as what the current Mandalorians are using. And there's a 4th circle. It seems to be scratched, and clawed, and chipped. And there's something there, or there was something there once, but what it is now is hard to make out.
Can I inspect it and see if, upon further investigation, there's anything that I can
Sure,
discern about it?
sure.
Captain, I'm confused by these symbols.
It's the same as they always are. This
That's-
last one never has any sort of clarity.
It's going to be a lore check.
Lore, okay, cool.
That is what I'm confused about, Captain.
Okay, and what's the difficulty?
5 purple dice.
Jeez. Called damn near impossible. Well, I will take 4 boosts. Why not? Alrighty, that's interesting. Okay, 1 success, 5 advantage.
Captain, have you found anything?
Give me a minute. Herb.
clear!
Anything at all, Captain?
You notice 2 things. First, you can't fully make out what exactly it was.
Right?
By that I mean what type of droid it was.
What type of what?
Droid.
Type of droid.
But you can tell that this was definitely a droid. And you notice something else.
Okay.
Not on this particular circle, but on the other three. They're dried, kind of darkish red at this point. Substance that's been kind of smeared on them. And you can tell that at one point it was blood.
It can't be. The last symbol, I can't discern much other than the fact that it was once a droid.
What? A droid?
Think about it. When all of this started, back on the Fresh Start, who was with us?
That cannot be, Captain. Are they supposed to be us?
Seems like too much of a coincidence.
Does it really matter? Can we just get this thing and get the fuck out of here?
Also, I don't know if whatever did this to the last of the symbols on the door left behind a trail of its own blood, but each of the faces representing the three of us, Io, Herg, they're definitely, intentionally, I think, smeared in blood.
All the more reason for us to get this thing and get out of here.
Okay. Is there like a doorknob on this door?
There's not.
Okay.
But we know it's a door, not a wall.
Correct.
Okay.
So you can see kind of like the seams of where the door would move.
Right.
Is there anything else in the room?
There's not.
I want to push on the wall or the door to try to find if that will help all around it.
Okay, sure, it stays exactly put.
Wait. This is gonna sound totally crazy.
What?
I think that maybe in order to open the door,
Speak, friend, and enter. No, it's a no, never mind. Something else.
And you get another dark side.
maybe it has something to do with the symbols that represent the three of us. Maybe if the three of us each
Stand in front of them.
right. It's worth a shot.
I have no other idea as of yet, so
I have another one, but it's not great.
What is it?
Maybe the dried blood is trying to tell us something.
We should kill ourselves?
No, not anything that grim.
That is drastic, Captain.
No, it's not that grim. Maybe it requires each of our blood as like a sacrifice or ritual or something to get the door to open.
the blood's on all of the four faces, or just the
Just the
droid?
three that you see.
Oh, the three, and not the droid.
Aaron, who's been a little bit kind of comatose after leaving the mist, is, well, you're not gonna get my blood on it.
Doesn't look like it needs yours, Aaron.
Yes, there's not a symbol of a buffoon on this wall.
Are we
miss
so
you two.
sure that it has to be our blood?
Why don't we?
Because I don't
Try
recall
standing.
ever being here before.
Neither do I.
Before
That's not
you
mine.
cut yourselves, how about you stand in the correct positions and we attempt that?
That's a good idea.
Okay.
I'll use my hand that isn't currently carrying another being.
Yeah. I'll put my hand on the symbol of the Mandalorian helmet.
Io.
Nothing seems to happen.
Needs our blood. Damn it.
All right. I have another knife at this point that I acquired from, I think, one of the stabby girls. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I think Papa's.
No, Oh wait, I do. That's right. That's right. I've had multiple of
And
her
a sword,
knives at this
yeah.
point. Yes, I have a
Wait,
sword
Captain,
also.
wait. Maybe we should inspect this door further before we decide to cut ourselves. Or perhaps, I don't know, blow it up to get in.
Blow it up.
Yes.
We just walked through some mist that made us see stuff that wasn't real.
That doesn't negate the ability that bombs have.
Do you have a bomb?
No. Do I?
Yeah, I think you have
I
explosives.
do.
Yeah.
Yes, Captain, we have explosives. But wait,
Sure.
let me inspect the wall first.
Okay.
See if I can find any sort of a weakness. I'll use my superior animalistic tracking abilities that you humanoids lack.
To track the wall.
Yes.
Very smart.
To sniff for cracks. Have you never sniffed for cracks?
I don't discuss it. But
To each his own. To each his own.
Do perception.
Perception is cunning. Cunning is this.
It's gonna be 4 purple.
I will use 1 challenge dice. Okay, here we go. 1 success with 3 threat. I'm scouring the very edges. I'm using my superior cat-like eyes and vision to see if I can find any sort of clue around the exterior and all along the wall/door.
Okay. You notice that there's definitely some sort of mechanism you can kind of sense and feel that like
Right
pulls
behind
this
the
thing,
door.
that moves the door.
There is a mechanism.
In the process of you searching, you're kind of there's just one slight jagged piece of rock. And as you cut yourself,
How did I not notice that?
you start bleeding.
That's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. That normally doesn't happen. I
Heard.
normally have a good sense of touch.
Heard.
Is that the biggest of your concerns right now?
Ask my wife. I have a good sense of touch. This
I'm
normally
sure
doesn't.
you do, Heard. But
you're already cut. Put your hand on the wall.
exactly.
Perhaps Togorian blood is the key or part of it. Fine. I listened to see if any of the mechanisms moved.
You put it on just the door, or
On the Togorian symbol,
Okay.
with the dried blood on it.
yep. So you're gonna take 1 wound because you've hurt yourself.
Ouch.
Yeah, you're gonna do that.
I'm at 3 wound.
Yep. Oh man, you're
Jeez.
med packs anybody?
Isn't my threshold 28?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 3 wound. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm fine.
Oh, you've taken 3.
You've taken 3.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
not at 3 wounds
at
left. I'm not at 3 remaining. Let me rephrase.
One of us here counts a little bit differently when it comes to their health points.
I'm at 25 wounds.
Oh yeah, you got so much
25.
Yeah,
I was just like, oh gosh.
crap because I'm about to get by a boulder and die. This is gonna no. As you touch your paw to this circle, the blood kind of seeps onto the face,
Yes.
and you just hear. And the kind of circle that was on just goes.
But the door's not open.
The door's not opened.
Okay, 1 out of 3. That's
1 out of
obviously
3.
what we have to do.
Heard you're already bleeding. Do you want to try another one?
Captain?
It's worth a shot. No need to spill any more blood than we have to.
What if it backfires? I am not Mandalorian.
It is no coincidence that the faces are those of yours, I think.
I agree.
If this
I would gladly offer my own blood if I thought it would help.
Oh, sure.
But clearly
okay.
somebody's already been here. And I don't recall having been here at all.
Maybe another 3 were here eons ago. A Togorian, a Mary Ellen, and a Mandalorian. Captain, make the call. Should I try it?
I just take out the vibro knife and I cut my hand
Cool.
and put it on the Mandalorian helmet.
Okay. You take 1 wound.
Okay.
Hold on. Beep.
Captain, that didn't work.
Oh. And as you put it on it, blood touches the stone. You see your.
Okay.
And as it continues to go, sink back in. The entire door opens up,
What?
rising up into like kind of the ceiling.
It only required 2 of us to give a blood sacrifice. You lucked out, Io.
Good. I hate these places.
Yes.
Can we see anything through the doorway?
Sure. You see that it's a large kind of chamber, a large room. Seems to be, from what you can, it's low light, but you can see figurines that are in the next room. Of what they are, you can't tell. And there seems to be kind of in the middle of this room a large table, or like a large altar.
Okay. When you say figures, you mean like statues or people like moving in the chamber?
Nothing seems to be moving.
Okay.
Does my low light vision give me any advantage?
Go ahead and roll. Perception. It's going to be 3.
Ooh, kind of. It's these. We have the 2, right? And it's 3 purple.
Yep, and you're going to get 2 natural boosts.
That seems pretty good, though. Oh, just 2 advantages.
Okay. They definitely don't seem to be moving. You can't quite tell what they are from this distance and from this light. They don't seem to be moving, and you are kind of picking up that there's kind of a staleness to this room, as if like there hasn't been any activity in it for a long time, or at least recently. So nothing, don't smell anything off, or sense anything off in there as of now.
I don't see any movement, and I don't want to stay here.
Don't think there's anywhere to go but forward.
Then we're agreed.
How's Chip? Is he still unconscious?
Unconscious, his heart is pounding extremely fast.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Captain, his heart is beating very quickly, but he's still asleep. Chip, wake up. Wake up, Chip. Nothing?
Doesn't seem right.
Well, I'm gonna bring him still. Otherwise, he'll die.
I wonder if, even in his sleep, he saw something in that mist.
I want to check his eyes. Is he REM sleeping? Are they going like this?
Yeah, they're twitching.
I open one.
Yep. It's almost like as you do it, it just his eye rolls back, and it's just like the white of his eye.
I leave it. Okay, shh, 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 shh. Okay. I don't know. He's going through some shit or something. I don't know. Still on my arm, though. I'll bring it. Let's go.
All right. I want to, bandage my hand
Sure.
that I cut.
I don't.
Okay.
Do a medicine.
Okay.
I don't want to risk
Meh.
failing my medicine roll.
Yeah.
You accidentally poison yourself. Okay.
Yes. I tried to. Oh, I slipped the poison inside.
What's the difficulty?
It's 2.
2. Okay. I'll take a boost just for safety's sake.
Do it.
And yeah, 3 success, 1 advantage.
Okay, so you kind of put some pressure on it,
Yeah.
bandage it up. You're actually gonna get 1 wound back.
Woohoo!
Yay.
I'm fine. I'll risk it. I'm 25 wounds.
God, you have so much HP. Okay.
You guys are entering the room?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. As you walk, your footsteps echo through it, as it seems to just kind of get lost in these back corners of this room. You're moving closer.
Question.
Yes.
Are we still tied together with the rope?
You haven't untied
Yeah,
yourself.
we're
Yes.
still all tied together.
Do we wish to keep ourselves
No,
tied
it's
together
better
in
this way. It's
case
safer, I feel like.
for the mist, perhaps? But if we have to fight, this could be a disadvantage for us.
You're right, Caleb.
Speak for yourself, Caleb. I can fight whether I'm tied up at the waist or I have a being attached to
Yes,
my forearm.
you are an excellent fighter.
good
You
in
have
close
already
quarters.
proven
But her,
it.
if you needed to quickly take flight, jump out of the way, or make an escape, we would be.
You're very
holding you
athletic.
back.
We do not want to be dragged along with you.
Yes, you would all hold me back except for Io. She is the superior athlete. Right, Io?
I say we stay tied up.
Captain?
Worst case scenario, we cut ourselves loose.
How much slack do we have between us?
A decent amount. You guys gave yourself enough. It was climbing ropes. That's pretty.
Fine.
All right.
We proceed.
And you're walking into the center of the room?
The center.
Well, let's walk towards the center and continue to look around. Cool.
Yes.
Carefully walk to feel different pressure points on the floor, that sort of thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does the floor look like?
It's like looks like it's almost just like one solid piece of like smoothed obsidian.
A little too easy.
You're moving closer and you realize that the figures in the room, there's about 40 of them,
40.
and they are indeed, they look to be statues. Statues of robed figures. But kind of all of their facial features are hidden like underneath the hood of the robe, so you can't make out anything. You just see that it's just 40 of these kind of robed statues in this room, all kind of surrounding this center altar, this center kind of.
And other than the center altar, there's nothing else of interest we can see in the room.
Oh no!
Another
Why are you standing
Yeah.
up?
What's happening? Why is this happening?
Wait, what?
Oh, he has
Oh
a
my God!
box.
There's something in this box.
Wait a minute.
There better be action figures in there.
40 action figures.
40 action
It's just
figures.
limited
all
edition
of
action figures.
We just scored 40 limited edition stick figures!
Little bits. Oh, this is an unboxing video now? Okay.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us.
Got
You know, there's a
the
new
new
line of
bags.
Star Wars figures that comes out this weekend.
It's got the new Black Series. I found them at Walgreens. Check it out. Pretty rare.
As you move closer
Jeez.
Oh God.
to the center, slowly taking your time, you notice that on
Captain,
the
what
altar
is this? Captain, what's happening? Who are they? What is this?
I don't know any
Is
more
that-
than you do.
Is that Jedi?
is a wooden box.
A wooden box.
Okay.
Cleverly disguised to look like cardboard.
It's you know it as the rare and very hard to find Amazon wood. So it's very hard.
Yes.
It makes sense played in
Only-
reverse.
Yeah.
Togorians pronounce it Amazon.
Oh, got it. Oh, that's not how you pronounce it, guys.
Captain, who are those robed figures? Are those supposed to be Jedi?
I don't think so.
Are they?
Question above game. Am I the only one that saw the road figures in the last temple?
Ooh. I don't remember.
I don't remember seeing any.
There were robed figures
I do.
at the very first one on Dantooine, when
That
you were
sounds
on the
familiar.
beach.
Yes, on the beach. Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then there were also robed figures, I believe, that you saw
In the Korriban temple.
in the Korriban Temple
Yes.
when you were on a ship. It took you to a ship, I believe. Or maybe that was Virgo.
I think that was
Virgo
Virgo.
was the first
I think
one.
that was
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
But I did
Disregard.
see the robed
You have
figures on
seen
the
robed
beach.
figures, yeah, at the
Okay.
beach. Yep.
Are those
I didn't see the beach. I saw Eternal Darkness.
are those evil Jedi?
Oh yeah, that's right. That was
Fun time, right? Yeah.
a good time.
I don't know her.
I've seen them before.
Where?
One of these last infernal temples that we were in.
There were statues, or were they there?
Do you remember the vision that you saw of the beach?
Yes, vaguely. There was a beach.
I saw a beach and then I saw them.
In your vision, were they statues or were they people?
Were they statues or were they people?
And they were people.
They were people,
Or they
okay.
were. It was in the thing they were moving around.
You just said. Oh, you just said rogue figures. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, they were beings. They were moving.
Did you ever see any of their faces?
No.
Did you feel that they were malevolent or benevolent?
Look at this place. What do you think?
On your arm, Chip's heart is just beating so loud that you can almost hear it in the stillness of the room. And his body starts to kind of start shaking.
I tried to wake him up.
How long has he been?
Chip.
Chip been.
Chip got
Mm-hmm.
forcibly pushed into
A stream?
body
Yeah,
of
like a
water.
river?
He's been out ever since. Go ahead and do a medicine.
Okay.
No, Chip is the little dog guy.
Yeah, he's our guide. He's not exactly the
You
brightest.
actually, you would not have met him.
So I haven't met you. Okay,
You would have met him in the beginning of this
long
thing.
ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That I instantly fell in love with. I remember.
Bert is still on the ship.
Yes, Bert Porg is still on the ship. Archie is roaming around the jungle. It's going to be 4.
I will use one setback, one difficulty, and one challenge dice.
Don't kill Chip.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Look at all the blank ones I got. That sucks.
Oh no! Oh no!
He's just continuing to kind of like
2 failures, 1 threat.
Oh, jeez.
shake.
I cut him loose from my arm and
Yeah.
set him down on the ground. I cannot help him.
yeah.
I tried giving him mouth to mouth, but nothing happened.
The body is just kind of just writhing.
One of you has to save him. Caleb, do
I'm
something.
the medic. I don't know what to do.
Oh, fine. I'll rescue Chip.
Aaron?
Medicine, I have no.
Aaron
sense of
Val?
medicine.
I don't either.
Aaron Val kind of snaps out of it, and he goes up to.
Oh, please, somebody
Just
help.
a simple.
Chip.
Oh gosh! Oh, he has to roll. Oh god, he has to roll.
I'm gonna pull.
You should.
Okay, I'm gonna do the 2 setbacks for this.
Okay.
You guys are cool with it. Herg, if you're cool with that.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Oh, man.
That cancels out. Those cancel out. This cancels out.
Aaron.
And he just goes down and like kind of like starts doing like CPR and like checking his pulse and like doing all these kind of like really weird things.
Do it, Aaron, do it.
How
does he look when he's doing it? I think
fabulous.
that's important.
Fabulous. He takes off a scarf and he's like, I'm running out of scarves, and he like ties it off, and he stops the convulsing, but does not wake Chip to.
Is he still breathing?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like this place is doing something to him. Like in his unconscious state, he's somehow subconsciously being affected by what's going on here.
Maybe that, yes.
I don't know what more we can do for him other than speed our journey along.
Is there a way to tie him to you that doesn't constrict his breathing?
Yes, I will baby Bjorn him. Put him on my chest.
I have not heard this expression.
It is a Togorian way of carrying one's young, where you wrap them in a shawl, put them close to your chest. They like the feeling of hearing Togorian hearts beating, for they are the strongest hearts in the motherfucking galaxy.
When Nautilins are young, they hold on to their parents' tendrils.
Ah, yes. Weird. Cool. Great.
So do the
Seems
Bjorn
very
thing then.
normal to me.
Yes, okay. I need some cloth.
We-
Aaron?
He hands you like 5 more scarves.
Thank you.
Aaron, I want to apologize to you. I saw no need for as many scarves as you had before, but they have come in handy many times.
Yes.
You are wise beyond your appearance.
Caleb, you'll find that I'm full of surprises.
Scarves are.
And he kind of looks at you and lingers for a little bit longer than maybe. Gives you like
I
a
am
wink.
slightly uncomfortable.
Scarves are as helpful as a nice towel.
Okay.
And as you know, towels are invaluable when you travel the galaxy. have many uses, like a scarf does.
Great.
So I'll set up.
Let's,
Yep.
He's
There's
asleep.
a little. Yeah, he's just asleep
That-
in this thing still.
So in the room, it's just how big are the statues? Are they like real people size?
Yeah, they're life size.
Jeez.
I am.
Larger though, they're just life size.
Yeah, they're correct.
I'm going to make my way towards
They're
the
basic
center.
humanoid-ish size.
I think they are statues, and I will make my way towards the center
Okay.
of the room.
I
There.
will follow.
what order are we in? Daisy chained again? Wasn't it?
Oh,
I was
that's
at the
true.
front.
Good point.
Yeah.
I think it was this order. Yes.
And Aaron
Yes,
was at
because
the
Aaron was
back.
But you
hugging
said
your
there's
back.
lots of leeway.
So
That's
literally,
right.
yeah. This is conveniently in this order. Yeah.
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 So wait, it went first, second, third,
Yeah, you were at
fourth,
the very
fifth?
back.
No, you were fifth.
Oh, Aaron's here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, great.
Okay. But I mean, there's enough slack that I guess if you started,
we
if you
can-
started moving,
yeah,
you're not
mobile.
moving in a
Pull them
line
immediately.
right?
Right.
You can,
Yeah.
So Caleb is moving towards the center of the room. You see a wooden box.
Anything else around the wooden box? It's on a table on the floor,
So just a table in the middle of the room.
and nothing else on the table.
Correct.
Do I feel anything as I get closer to the box?
As you move closer to this box, you are feeling the same kind of warmth that you were feeling when you were in the mist. Like that feeling that was calling out to you is getting stronger, and like you're feeling kind of this power kind of creep back into you with each step moving towards it. It's kind of getting like louder and like calling towards you, and like it's all emanating from this box. And again, the feelings that you had that were, if you give into this, you will have the strength to do whatever it is you need to do.
I follow the current that is pulling on me, and I approach the box and attempt to open it.
Kayla.
Caleb, do you have gloves? Do you have anything that you can cover your hands with?
That's a good question. Do I have gloves? I don't know. But I should be able to touch the box.
Touch the box.
Without
Don't begin
gloves.
unless you're actually going to open it. You're opening it? There's like
I'm-
a latch on the top. You can see it's very simple.
It is calling to me, and it is the only thing in this room.
I'm sure it's what we're trying to find.
I'm asking you for a reason. Do you have anything that you can cover your hands with?
I honestly don't know if I have gloves or not. I would assume I have gloves. I have this whole.
To be honest, you probably own gloves. They're not on at the moment. You could put them on.
I
but
will put
the
them on.
feeling you're getting is, it's like every passing second, it's just like, open the
I
gloves.
will put them on
Okay.
and continue my motion to flip the latch open.
Just be careful.
And as it kind of like opens up,
Captain, this might be the artifact.
What is it?
It seems to be a cloak of some sort.
Perhaps it is a baby Bjarn.
As I touch it, do I
No.
feel anything?
you have gloves on. No.
Did you have a question for Bert, Kim?
Not a question, per se.
It is a cloak,
Is it
a robe.
like the one on
Is it
all
not?
of the figures?
It's a robe, yes. You can move the box off the table just so you wouldn't be in the.
It appears to be a cloak. I
Don't let
have
it touch
only
you.
touched it with my gloves, and I don't feel anything. And nothing else is reacting in the room?
Nope.
It's probably better that way.
Could this be the artifact we're searching for?
Seems
Your device that you have that you took from Chip is
not reacting.
going. No, it's
Oh,
going.
it's going
off.
crazy.
Yep.
It seems so strange that this would be the artifact.
We'll question it later. We have it. Let's get out.
I agree. Don't
Am I
let it touch
feeling
you.
anything else from this now that I've opened it?
If you have gloves on, no.
No, it's not calling out anymore. It is just
The
been revealed.
presence is still calling out to you. You don't. Nothing's happening that you're touching it, but the feeling that you're getting is that if you continue to have this in your possession, it will make you strong. And there's a slight part of it that says that if you put it on, that's when you will have true power.
Who's the next closest to me? I guess you are.
I am.
Captain, do you feel anything? Is it calling out to you? Saying anything at all?
No. I think
Io, do you feel anything from this object?
Oh, you definitely feel something, and
Okay.
it's a feeling that you've had most of the times that you've encountered these kind
These
of artifacts.
things.
It's just that same feeling is exemplified by it now being out of the box.
Got it. Yes, keep the gloves on.
What do you feel?
Nothing good.
A negative feeling, a
Nothing.
warning.
Nothing good.
It is calling out to me, and I am trying to determine whether it is calling out to all of us or to me specifically. Herg, do you feel anything at all from this?
It's very similar to the feeling that you had when you had on the Sith armor.
The Sith armor, yes.
This particularly seems to make that feel like that was an insignificant amount of power compared to what this is. And it's still, the thoughts that are coming to your mind are the same that you had in the mist, which were the feeling you had that if you embrace this and take it, you will see your wife again, your mate.
Herg,
Put it away.
What do you feel?
Put it away.
Tell me what you feel.
Get
Herg.
rid of it. Do it, Caleb. Don't touch it. Don't let it touch you. It is too powerful.
What do you feel from it, Herg?
Caleb.
It is
Discreetly.
important to me to decide.
I take out one of my vibro knives,
Okay.
and I have it at the ready.
I take out my vibro axe, not discreetly, very creetly. Very creetly. Put it away, Caleb. Give it to the captain.
I am not a fool. I have not forgotten what happened to you when you put on the armor. But I am trying to discern whether this is calling out specifically to me or whether you feel its call as well.
You're a fool to think you are special, Caleb. You are a fool to think you could possibly be stronger than it.
I do not think that. But if you are feeling it as well, and you are, that call, the power it promises, then I will put it away. Is the box something we can lift and keep it in?
Yep, absolutely.
Then I immediately close it into the box. It is closed.
All right.
Thank you.
We got what we came for.
Now let's go.
Thank you, my friend.
Do we have to go back through that mist?
You gotta go back out the door that you entered. Yes.
Yeah.
And we
And
run
out in
into
that-
Fiddler.
What if there's another way out? What if
Come on out! No.
All right. Get what you were looking for.
Yeah, he's still doing the finger move out. Yeah.
You're the man. You're the man. You're the man.
That's an excellent fiddler. It'd make me want to punch you in the face. Don't know how you did that.
Okay.
Is there a way? Maybe there's a secret passageway outside of this room. If we were to keep going forward, I remember that Chip described that we entered a temple via the river. Maybe there's other such entrances and exits that we don't know of.
Sure. You can try and look.
Because we came in a certain way, but
Yeah.
there was the way that everybody else came in.
Let's look around.
Okay. Somebody do a perception check.
I'll do a perception check for heading straight to the room, the opposite way that we came in,
Okay.
further in.
All right.
Do I see the edges of a wall?
Yeah, you see the other side of the room for sure.
Good.
And are the statues positioned like all around the room, pushed up against the walls?
No. They're all. It's like if the altar is in the middle,
They're all like creepily
spread
gathered
out.
around it.
Yes.
Great.
How many porpos?
I thought he was gonna say they moved and they're like facing us.
No, this is like the room of all of the previous avatars in Avatar: The
Yes.
Last Airbender, that sort of thing.
There's like in the circular motion
Yes.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except that wasn't
Except
creepy.
creepy.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was cool and magical. God damn it! Oh, 1 success, 2 threats. Do I cut my paw again? I'm on the wall. Searching.
So you're just looking for another way out on the other
Yes,
side.
something.
Okay, you see a door. You find a door, but it seems barred, like it's closed. So there's some sort of
Barred from the other side.
from the other side.
We could blow it up.
We could indeed.
We have what we've come for.
We could blow it up, but we could also send this whole thing crashing down on top of us.
That is true.
I would probably survive.
And here's the thing.
Also, even if we do make it through and start to make our way out the front of the temple, remember they set up that blockade.
We're gonna need those explosives anyway, Herb.
There must be another way out. You see anything? The ceiling?
Sort of puzzle.
There's
You
one
see that
exit.
there's two doors. The door that you came in
Yes.
from, with the circles on the wall,
That's
or the
open.
door that's open, and then the door that Herg found, which seems to be closed from. It's closed, and there's nothing to seem to open it from the inside of the room that you're in.
Okay.
Can the statues be moved? Is there a pattern or design to them?
They all seem to just kind of be focused on the altar in the middle.
Is there any markings on the floor? I want to do another inspection. One piece?
It's all just kind of this very smooth, polished, kind of obsidian-like material.
What is along
If
the
I
wall?
bring the box closer to the door, does it trigger it to open?
Oh.
It does not.
What about along the wall? Is there any markings, patterns, designs,
All right.
doorknobs?
As far as we know, those other people that came in here don't know that we're in here. I say we go back the way we came and
To avoid them.
hope that they haven't managed to make it down here.
Or that we don't have to walk through that again?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
So we will
Go back.
need to travel through the
Devil,
mist
you know.
again.
If it's even still there. These temples seem to have a way of rearranging themselves outside of the constraints of actual architecture.
That's true.
Oh, he's not as smart as I thought he was.
Aaron Val
Yeah.
is a genius
Aaron,
at fashion.
He walks over to the other door,
the barred door.
the barred door, and does he have? I should probably know what he has before I do it. He doesn't have a knife, it looks like, but he has like sewing needles and stuff. And so he just kind of like pricks his finger and he just kind of rubs it on the other door. And it opens. There are now two entrances, or two exits, I should say. The door you came in, and the other door on the other way out. And with that,
Oh man.
we're ending our first round.
That was an hour?
It was an hour.
An hour.
Damn.
By
We ended
That did.
tier 3 light side.
Okay.
So for the next hour, this is, I'm not, like I said, whatever. So damage you guys received, you take for the next hour, it's halved.
Oh shit, man.
Excellent.
Let's hope
That's
we get
pretty
a
good.
chance
That's
to use
pretty
Pretty good
good.
and really ominous.
I know.
Pretty good. So with that, I'm gonna reset it.
So
The
half
next
damage?
Unlock 2. It's called reinforcements, and this is who will be coming to kind of reinforce to the temple, coming to try and like help in some way, shape, or
Oh
form.
god, is Misa on the list?
Tier 1, we have the scavengers.
Okay.
For light side. Tier 2, we have a rebel strike team. Tier 3, we have an entire Mon Calamari cruiser.
Ooh.
For For the dark side,
Frightens me that
Tier
we
one.
need an entire Mon Calamari cruiser.
we have the scavengers again.
Oh boy. They've turned against us.
Tier 2, we have an Imperial strike team. And Tier 3, we have an Imperial Star Destroyer. Like I said, you can directly affect what happens in this story.
We could end up having to fight an entire Imperial cruiser.
It says reinforcements.
Right.
So you can interpret that how you feel.
Okay.
I would say that it's not maybe directly, it's not a for sure. Interpret it as you will.
We'll see what it is.
We'll see what it
yes.
is.
I will be patient.
With that, I'm going to start this. And here we go.
So the door's open.
So you have 2 doors open. Aaron's like, blood, whatever, crazy magic, let's just get out of here, I'm
I
ready to
did
go.
not think to do that at all.
I walk
Did you
straight.
even have a sewing needle?
No. Well, I mean the blood, but yeah, yes.
True.
I head for the door that's open.
Which one?
The brand new door.
Okay.
That just opened.
Sure.
I follow, and I assume so does Aaron Val.
We're all still tied
Yes,
together.
we're all kind
We're
of
all
tied
still
I
together.
do as
together,
well, but
so-
can we see anything through that door?
Yeah.
It just looks like it's a hallway leading out.
Fantastic.
Leading out
I will
just
proceed with
of this
caution.
room.
Away from this room.
Away. Yeah.
Well,
Caleb, go first. Or at least go ahead.
Gladly.
okay.
So you guys are walking down this hallway?
Yeah.
You make your way through. As you're following it, you get to a large chamber that looks identical to the room of mist that you had walked in before.
Are you
More
fucking
mist?
kidding me?
However,
Okay.
in this one, as you look to the other side, you see 6 individuals. A Miri Allen,
It's us.
a Tagorian,
What?
a Nautilin, a human male, a human female, and a small male bomb.
Oh no.
They stand on the opposite side.
Is the bomb?
Oh,
Is
it's
the
our
bomb attached to the Tagorian in any way?
No.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck?
it's our shadow selves.
What?
Inner demons.
Literally.
Are they still?
They,
Is there motion?
And we all see all of them.
you see all of them. Besides the bomb, who stands still, they mirror all of your kind
All of our movements.
I will reach in and pull out my blaster just to see.
Do you see the Nautilin on the other side reach in and pull out a blaster?
I will slowly return my blaster to its holster.
You see the Nautilin slowly return the blaster back.
Captain, I am confused. What's happening?
It's us.
How?
A mirror of us.
Yeah.
It is a mirror?
Is that they're mirroring our motion. So like if I lift my right hand, ostensibly she's lifting her left hand.
Correct.
So as if we were looking in a reflection.
Yes.
Or at a reflection of ourselves.
What else is
Are
in
they-
the room?
Yeah, what
They're
else?
on the
It's
opposite
just
side of the
the
room.
opposite side. It's
There's
the
a
same
door.
thing where it's like the valley that, so it's basically you walk out and
you have
it
to
just
go
dips
down.
down into like a straight, like kind of like an incline that leads to like this middle area that's kind of like a deep trough.
That's
All of it's
covered
covered
in
in
mist.
mist.
Okay.
And then on the other side, if theoretically,
Oh,
in the room that
are
you're
the-
in, it's
our
like 100
figures.
feet.
But there's no
Okay,
way
I-
through except straight through the mist.
Okay,
Correct.
I
No
want to
round.
take a couple steps forward.
Sure.
Does my shadow self also take a couple steps forward?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
I think we're gonna have to kill each other in the mist.
I don't know that we're gonna have to kill each other so much as metaphorically kill something about ourselves.
This is a
We are
metaphor.
blindly making assumptions, but we should be prepared for anything.
Yeah.
Suddenly they stop mimicking your movements.
Oh no.
And
Okay, now that makes more sense.
as their eyes, that's what makes more sense. Their eyes start to glow, and all of them walk into the mist. Besides the mirror reflection of Chip, who just stares at all of you. So they all go into the mist first.
Oh, this is creepy.
and then Chip walks in.
The chip.
Captain, perhaps now would be a good time to use our climbing gear and throw a grappling hook over the mist and climb over it.
The climbing gear. Is it long enough to do that? No.
What? How can it not be long enough? Captain, my
You
climbing
can try.
gear's
You can try. No, you
short
can try.
all of a sudden.
You could try.
You can try, but I've also lost my climbing gear on the way here.
Mine's what we're using to tie us all together.
I think I have some.
I have climbing gear.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Is there a thing I can grapple to from that side?
There's nothing that you really see, but maybe it's like if you threw it and it hit maybe like the door on the way out. There's nothing that there's no like chandeliers or there's nothing that you can see to be like I'm
Visibly
aiming for
anchor
that.
the
But theoretically, you might be able to like catch on like a groove in like the ground if there's like misshapen stones or whatnot.
I will try.
Okay, so just using just your length of rope. Okay. Go and roll.
What am I rolling?
It's going to be your athletics.
Sweet. Okay.
2 red. 3 purple.
Come on.
You've got 2 challenge dice there.
I'll use both of the challenge dice.
Oh, jeez.
Come on. God. 5 success. 2 threat.
Okay. You throw the rope, and it sails over, and it seems like it lands with just enough distance to like make the other side and catches onto something. But like the way that like the elevation is,
Yes.
Not a
the rope
really above
goes
the mist.
directly kind of like on top of and kind of loses itself somewhat in the mist in the middle of the room. So it's
Oh.
the rope is
Tight
connected.
rope, walk it.
But we have
Tight rope
so
walk.
tight rope walk.
Yes. I look around. Is there a rock or a boulder nearby?
No.
Is there something I could tie this to?
No.
Who's the most agile of all of us?
You.
Not you, Aaron. No, I will hold on to the rope
Well, you're
with
a,
my strength.
you're a giant cat.
I know.
But you will be holding it.
I'll hold it for somebody to run across.
That would be you.
And potentially fall into that thing? Hell no.
Maybe. Or avoid it.
No.
How much of the mist does it dip into? Is it something you could like run and then there's the mist part jump back onto the rope if you were awesome?
It kind of again, it's the mist is now starting to like bubble up and kind of like form as now it's starting to like.
Okay, we're gonna have to walk through the fucking
No. As in like you can see that it's like kind of like dealing with this fact that you've thrown this rope, right? So like the middle, you've seen that the rope has gotten to the other side
Yes.
and is latched on securely,
Correct.
but part of it is
dipped
into the mist.
and there's nothing to tie it to.
I do not think we will be able to avoid the mist.
And I just realized I would rather face this threat together than potentially alone.
There is no guarantee we will be together as soon as we enter the mist.
That
But-
is if we promise ourselves that we'll be together.
We all
And,
pinky swear.
and,
Yes, and lock arms and
Evil
walk
mist
in.
has to honor the pinky swear.
and remember that even if we seem to be separated, we're still together. We emerged from the mist last time and we were all still
Yes,
tied to one another. So even if we lose each other in there, it isn't real.
that's true. All right, I'm gonna try to retract the rope. Is it stuck on there?
And
Peter?
it's, you got it firmly on there, but I guess if you
I'll leave it and I'll pick it up on the way out.
sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Or you could pull it and drag it through. You'd
Yeah.
have to drag it
Okay.
through the mist.
I'll
and
try it. Hopefully a bad guy doesn't.
You get pulled in. No.
If I felt the slightest tug, I'd like go, oh, you got it.
So after a while, Herg's like, hold on. Everyone just kind of sits there as he's pulling this
Okay.
rope through. Eventually, it does come out of the mist,
Okay.
and you've recoiled it.
so he got his climbing gear back.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Lock arms.
Are we doing? Okay.
Lock arms.
Okay.
And go
Aaron-
into the mist.
We're locking
Aaron's
arms.
in between us.
Aaron is here.
is there, so when he does it, he locks onto both of your guys' arms, but he like interlocks his fingers with Io and like squeezes really tight, right? And you guys are gonna Wizard of Oz your way into this?
Without the song.
Oh, okay. Or with the song.
Two kicks
I
of
feel it
ass.
is inappropriate.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Aaron, don't let go this time.
You
We're going
all walk into the mist. You feel
Keep looking at each other. Keep looking at each
We're just
other.
doing one of these.
Keep looking at each other. I'm here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're
We look
here.
crazy now.
We're here.
We're crazy.
you're all there. You're all holding hands together, but now you're in this batch of mist.
Okay.
Even me, I'm 9 feet tall.
Yes.
Do we see
Yeah, just your heads above it.
do we,
What's going on down there?
What do you see up there,
do we
Herg?
see anything in the mist?
It's just mist. You're all arms locked together.
Let's keep going.
Walk faster.
Continue
Yep.
to walk in the
We're
direction
walking.
of the other side.
Okay.
Schlemiel. Schlemazel. Awesome. We're going to do it.
Stay on the alert for those things we saw on the other
You
side.
mean us?
Yeah. Something like that.
It was just an illusion. It was not us. We are us, not them.
The mist starts to form and
God.
change around you.
Oh, God.
And
No.
as you're walking, the kind of like stone bottom that you're walking on slowly starts to form to like kind of like a soft mud. It starts to like with each step kind of a little bit more effort to push forward as
It's getting muddier.
you're moving through.
It's getting muddier.
And as the mist kind of moves out of the way, you see that you're on like a kind of torn up dirt. It looks as if there's maybe some sort of battle that's happened here. And you're right at the precipice of kind of like going down into like a little trench. Like think of it as like an old like World War I kind of style trench. And there's like a large open flat area between another trench and the identical cells that you've seen before.
So we see one trench, space, another trench, and then our identical cells.
It's a trench in no man's land.
Two trenches, right?
Yeah.
Two trenches.
Two
yes.
trenches in no man's land.
Are they still mirroring us?
They are not.
We could
What are they doing?
They're just standing there.
Okay.
Okay.
It's only one way.
Wait.
And that's
Like,
forward.
we can see them now.
All
I
right.
will reach in and pull out my blaster.
Okay.
Nothing.
Careful. Careful, Caleb.
They're not doing anything.
It's not mirrored. They don't seem to do anything immediately. But as you pull out the blaster, you see that all of them slowly start pulling out weapons. The Caleb version of you pulls out the same hand blaster. Kilar pulls out her same blaster pistol. Herg pulls out a vibro
I
axe.
didn't pull anything out. Oh, he's doing it on his own?
Yes.
Classic Herg move.
Classic Herg.
I would so do that. Shit.
Chip
Pulls out a lightsaber.
Yes, he pulls out a lightsaber.
What?
Wait,
no,
for
he
reals?
doesn't.
Get the fuck out of
And
here.
they all jump into their trench
Wait, what
and
do I
are
pull out?
lost below. So you can't see them now as they've jumped into their trench.
Oh, even the Herg, he's 9 feet tall.
Can we see the end of the trench? The trench that's in front of us, does it seem to go on?
It goes on
past-
endlessly in both directions.
Endlessly.
What does alternative me pull out?
She had blaster rifles, and it looked like she just had a myriad. She just had a ton of different weapons, it seemed like. But she pulled out specifically
I need to know what I'm working with.
a blaster rifle.
Blaster rifle. Okay. Okay.
We could jump
The
over
trench,
this
how
trench.
far is the trench? Exactly.
From
Can
you
we
guys,
jump
it's like
over?
right in front of you. You see
But
down
could we
there.
jump over the trench to
long?
the other side?
Sure, you could jump over to the other side.
But they're in the opposite trench.
Correct.
I feel like that might be our cue to take cover. Seems like this is a battle we can't avoid.
Is the trench, can we see the depth of the trench?
Yeah, it's, it's
It's a trench.
a trench, so it's like.
But I'm
We
saying,
can
is it
jump
one
in
that
safely.
would be over our heads, or is it one that we could have a firefight like this?
Yes, you could crouch and look
Yeah.
up.
Oh,
and-
okay.
Okay.
I understand.
This is not real. Perhaps we can win the fight by avoiding it altogether. What if we don't fight?
So you say we should just charge ahead then? Maybe they can't hurt us if they're not real.
Perhaps. I don't know, it's just a thought. Either that or I could throw a grenade in there right now.
I'm okay with option grenade.
How many grenades do you have?
I don't know. Aaron, how many do you have? I don't have any explosives.
Oh, I don't have any grenades. They cramp my style and they don't really fit into my pockets.
I've got some
Do I
plenty
have
here.
anything? I don't think I have.
I don't have any
I don't think I
explosives.
have anything.
I do have an explosive, but it's a mining explosive.
Oh, he did not bring Rue with him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a mining explosive.
It'd be a pretty big
You can't.
explosion.
Yeah.
One figure emerges out,
Oh jeez.
like kind of climbs out of the other side of the trench,
Hold.
and you see Aaron Val walking towards you, crossing no man's
Right.
land, as
Right.
The
Fake Aaron.
other
Fake
Aaron,
Aaron, yeah.
Evil Aaron.
Okay.
Nega Aaron.
Nega, yeah.
Aaron.
Nega Aaron Val.
Okay. So we
He's
wait
just walking towards us.
and see what he does.
Yep.
Just wait.
He crosses the distance, and as he does, you see that there is definitely a glow in his eyes, and it glows a bright blue.
Oh, that's nice. It's like a nice ocean.
Continuing to move towards you, and he just kind of stops. It's wearing the exact same outfit as Aaron Val does
Okay.
right now, so it's like his kind of duster jacket,
With a skull.
skull, and it just kind of stares at the other Aaron Val.
I want to reach out and touch him and like see if he's actually corporeal.
Sure.
How close is he? That
Yeah,
close?
how close is he?
You
He's
guys are
standing
in
right in
the
front of
trench.
Aaron.
Yeah, so he's.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he's like right up
He's
here.
literally
okay.
right here.
Yeah.
We did wait.
Oh, it's true. It's very
So-
true.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Just
touch
like
him.
touch him with your hand.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
maybe, Captain, maybe we can just walk around him.
That's what you want to do,
I
or
just.
are you waiting for her to?
Maybe he will be activated if we touch him. No?
We shouldn't poke the beast.
Yes.
All right. Let's.
I want to know if this is something we can touch, something we can kill if we have to. I will touch him then, if she's
Okay.
not going to.
You touch him how? How do you touch him?
Just, if he's not reacting, I'm gonna
There's ants.
watching him the entire. And I still have my weapon out. I'm not pointing it at him.
Yep. There. Okay.
Just to see if I can touch like that,
Like
not
Sure.
anything
Ants.
aggressive.
No.
He feels very tangible, very real.
Who are you?
Go ahead and roll.
Oh. Oh, God. They can talk?
What am I rolling? But indeed.
Do your athletics on this.
Okay. Roll. Wait, athletics is your. Oh, is that brawn that comes from? Right.
Athletics is.
PR is
Brawn,
brawn.
yeah.
Okay. So two of them are good. Okay, against what?
Just roll it.
Just roll it. Okay. Could have been better, but 2 success and 2 advantages.
Okay. What is your ranged defense?
Oh, God, defense.
Where's range defense at? Oh, up top. I see defense at the top. Oh, range 2, yes.
So
2.
it's 2?
Yeah.
Shite. Okay.
Now my adverse environmental, my gear, my armor, basically my environmental gear is jury rigged too. I don't know if that's incorporated into that.
Okay, so you touch him
Yeah.
and feels real. And though you're focused on kind of like his touch, instantly you kind of see that his body starts to move and you instinctually jump back as just pulled out a gun from like down low and just try to shoot you point blank, but it goes past you and hits like the back of the trench.
I would very happily return fire immediately.
Okay, go and roll.
I think it's safe to say that these things are solid and probably can do damage.
That's what is that, my ranged light?
It depends on which weapon you're using.
Oh, I'm using my blaster, my cool blaster.
You're like super powered.
My super blaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what this thing is, but that should be the ranged light, which is
Yeah, I believe it is.
Oops.
Is there a difference
Cancel.
between Aaron Val and Nega Aaron Val other than the glowing eyes? Is it
No.
just the glowing eyes?
Just the
What am I rolling against here?
It's going to be your point blank. So it's 2. It'll be 2.
2 purple?
Yeah.
And you've got
And then
dice.
You're
I
gonna-
have also, I have
The dope blaster.
1 boost that's automatic, and then I will get 1 advantage and 1 success after I roll. And
I'm going to write that down for no reason whatsoever.
I'm going to. I want to
You've
make
got
sure this.
stuff to play
We don't know what's
with.
going to happen. Let me use 2 abilities
2 abilities? Okay.
and 2 boosts. Six successes, 4 advantages.
Okay. How much damage does your gun do?
It does 12 plus success, so 18. Oh no, I'm sorry, 18 plus I have. I'm sorry, I also have 1 more advantage and 1 more success, so it's actually
Oh,
7
jeez.
7 success and 5 advantages is what that is. So it would do
Total
19.
together, 19.
19, yeah.
All right, so just with quick reflexes, you pull it out, and you, and the blaster hits Nega Aaron right in like the chest. You see him just kind of like look at you, and just slowly just starts to kind of like dissipate, and like you see it's almost as if like he's like being burnt from the inside, and as he slowly just starts to kind of like flick and fade, he just looks over at Io, and just is just staring at you as he disappears, and where it's only just his eyes, and they fade away.
But real Aaron Val is okay.
Yeah, I look immediately at
Yeah.
Aaron Val.
Well,
Oh God.
This is what I was afraid of.
This is strange. I don't really know how to make of it that you've just killed me. I guess if anything, you should probably buy me dinner or something to make up for the fact that I just had to see myself die. Whenever you want to, on your time, of course.
But you're okay.
Well, yeah, I'm fine.
The mists are unpredictable. I was worried. Perhaps you would have felt that or something. They can be destroyed then. They can be killed.
Seem to be fine.
Okay.
Perhaps the rest of them will just walk up to us one by one, and we can do it together.
We could do it. It's
Or
like a shooting gallery.
since we know we can kill them, we could go on the offense and take these guys out. I don't particularly want to wait around for them to all decide to work as a team and ambush us.
Neither do I. But I have found that the best offense is to run the fuck away. So maybe we can just make a run for it.
Well, we would have to run forward. There's
All
nowhere
right.
else to go.
Okay. What's the plan, Captain? Make the call.
I suggest walking at a brisk pace as opposed to running.
Taking on a
Yes.
full-on
So we are
sprint.
prepared to react to anything.
What's that, Io?
As opposed to taking on a full-on sprint.
Yes.
Okay.
Stay together, stay on your guard, and be ready to fire.
Walk with purpose.
My stupid Herg counterpart pulled out his vibro axe, so I'm taking out my heavy repeating blaster.
Yeah. So you guys are.
We're heading forward on the
Back
offense.
to the crew. I've got my back to the crew.
And for reals, Chip has a lightsaber on the other end.
That's what it looked like from what you
Oh,
said.
jeez.
Okay.
Well, our chip
Not
is,
your chip, no.
is unconscious
Our ship does
in
not
a
have a
shawl
Yeah.
on my chest.
Okay. Yeah, we're going in.
Okay. So you guys kind of push yourselves over like the trench, and you're moving across this no man's land.
Yep.
Yes.
As you do, you just
Right.
seeing like mist that starts to kind of like pour out from the ground up. So kind of like forming these little pockets of like visibility. So once before, which was fully clear that you could see from you on the other side, it's kind of like fog of war that's starting to pop up.
Oh, no.
But you guys are moving along, right?
Right. We're still tied together, too.
You're
so.
all still tied together.
Yeah.
Forward.
Okay.
How cool did it look when we walked out of that trench? It's pretty cool.
Go ahead and roll your
baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
agility. Herg.
Ooh.
Did Io like put on a tiara right before she walked out of this?
Yeah. Hand me my shield.
Yes. Agility?
Yep.
Okay. Versus what?
It's gonna be 4 purple.
Shit. I'm gonna use 3 setback and 1 difficulty.
Okay.
Come on, big money, big money, big money. Yes,
Yes.
1 success, 1 advantage.
Okay. A blaster fire goes off, and it goes past you.
I fire right at the source of it.
Go and roll.
Yes.
Go, her, go.
Gunnery
Yep.
versus what?
It's gonna be 4 purple and 1 setback because of the mist.
God.
1 setback is black. I'm gonna use 2 setback. And here we go.
Oh my goodness.
3
Okay.
success,
Woo!
5 threats.
How much damage does your gun do?
15 plus my 3 success, that's 18 damage.
18, you say?
Yeah, it's got pierce of 2, vicious of 1, and it's got auto fire.
What is auto
Make
fire?
marks on these.
I go forever.
Oh, you just mean like a machine gun.
Yeah, it's an automatic weapon.
So total damage was
18.
18. Okay. So
18.
then, and your pierce was how much?
2.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay. All right.
My vicious
Shit.
is 1.
All right.
It's not that important, but just as a little detail, I did start firing a little bit lower, and then I moved my way up.
Sure.
Yeah, you know.
Sure.
Scrub to throat.
Yep. Scrub to throat. You just see your shots disappear into this mist, and it makes impact, and you hear a sound, and it's kind of like a warped version of like Caleb's grunt.
Caleb, I think I killed you. This is fun.
All right, everybody roll. Now we're gonna do some initiative stuff.
boy.
Okay.
Okay.
What do we roll
What are we
for
rolling?
Do your vigilance on this one,
Vigilance.
please, because
Great.
I get that you charge, but they're still in some creepy ass mist.
Yeah.
Okay, just the vigilance roll.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, I'll write down what I got. Booyakasha.
Oh, crap!
Okay.
2 success, 1 triumph? Can I throw in some dice into this?
Yeah, all out.
Okay. Okay.
So Io's going next.
I'm going to go next. Oh, vigilance, you said?
Need it.
Yes.
Okay, I will throw in, I'll throw in 2 abilities.
Whoa.
I don't know what's in front of me. 2 success, 2 advantage.
All right.
Vigilance.
Yeah.
Am I the only dark side?
Yep.
Right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to be nice. I'll use all this stuff now. Okay.
So it's like,
I was about to be like, Captain, I left you too. Nope.
and not against anything, just check.
Yeah.
You didn't want to add
I
into
did that right. 1 success, 1 advantage.
Okay. All right. I will add a boost to this.
Okay.
2 success.
Laura.
No advantage.
Aaron Val, hold on.
Your advantage was a 2nd success.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay. Success. Advantage.
Oh, is Chip gonna have to roll too? Even though
Chip
he's
is not
unconscious?
awake.
Okay.
He's still baby Bjorn.
Yep.
He's dreaming about lightsabers.
Yeah.
To me, yes.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Does that mean that he has a lightsaber concealed on his person somewhere? Because the rest of them are all using our weapons.
Oh, but where would he be hiding?
Ooh. Oh no! Okay. That's a good thing you guys got this thing, but you waited so long to use it. All right. Okay. You are covering fire. Or suppressing fire, I guess, at the trench above you, in front of you, Herg. What's your melee defense?
My melee defense is 1.
Oh, okay. And what's your melee skill?
Brawl?
No, your melee. I believe if I know this correctly, it's 2 ranks in it, plus 3 green. If you were using melee,
Yes.
how many little?
Under combat skills.
I have 2 ranks in it.
And you have 5 total.
Yes, brawl.
3 green. Whoa.
Oh, are you trying to use it on me?
Oh no!
Herg versus Herg. One of us is going down. 2 cats enter, 1 man leaves.
One man leaves? I'm
Yes. Yes.
How much damage does your vibro axe do?
Oh no!
Oh, so I forgot to tell you, update it. -8.
Oh, good.
It has healing properties. That's why I didn't use it.
I'm pretty sure it's 5 plus
Damage
success.
is 5 plus 3 plus success.
Yes.
So it's 8 plus whatever your success was. my
Cool.
friend.
You're gonna take 9 points of damage.
Oh my god!
But
Is that applied to my wounds?
No, but it's
no, it's halved. So we'll round.
Or
So you're gonna
strain?
take 4.
Oh jeez.
You're gonna take 4. It's gonna be wounds. But how much
round
soak
it
do you
down.
have?
That's good.
5.
Yeah. So literally just
take 9.
this Vibrax just okay. This Vibrax just like kind of like comes down and just lands like and gets like stuck on your armor. And you look over and you see an identical version of yourself. Bright blue eyes just burning.
We both just start laughing.
It's your turn now.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude. All right, if he wants to get up close with it. I have to go heavy repeating blaster.
Yeah,
Can I pull that up next to me?
Yeah, you can.
And just blow him away.
Sure.
Aiming at the genitals.
Sure.
A very important part of Togorian culture.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll.
All right. And I'm rolling my gunnery.
Your gunnery.
Okay.
It's going to be 3 purple and a natural setback and a natural boost.
I'm gonna use add 2 setbacks, and that's it.
Go.
Here we go. I know, Captain. I got it. Shit. 2 successes.
How much damage does your blaster does?
15, now 17 total
17.
damage. 17 total damage.
Okay.
10 for one of his testes, 7 for the other.
Ignores
Pop,
2
pop,
soak.
pop, pop.
It ignores 3 soak.
2, right? Isn't it 2 pierce?
Gregorian testes?
It is
ignore
2
how much
pierce.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 pierce.
Togorian testes,
soap? They ignore soap.
affectionately called plums. Oh, they ignore all the soak.
So you just kind of like, again, you have this giant blaster. You just turn it off the side. And it just kind of, but he's still kind of locked in there with you.
I thought that was gonna be a different sound
Okay.
effect. All right. Okay.
What am I doing? Throwing my.
Nega Io
Oh jeez.
emerges from the mist. She looks at Io. Then she looks over at Aaron Val.
Oh no.
What's your ranged?
Defense?
No, your attack.
Oh, ranged.
Heavy.
Okay, question.
Yep.
So it's agility, yes?
Yep.
My agility is 3,
Yep.
but my dice pool on my little chart here says 3 yellow, 1 green.
Yeah, so that means you've really upped this. You've
Okay.
really upped this. Okay, cool. All right. Oh shit.
Oh,
no.
Okay, so how much damage does your blaster rifle do?
9 plus success.
Okay.
Question about Nega Io.
Yep.
Does she look exactly like me, or is her hair shorter?
She looks exactly like you.
Okay, got it.
Her eyes burn bright red.
Okay.
And those eyes are all you see as she has the blaster trained on you and then turns to Aaron Battle and pulls the trigger. And you just, behind you, hear, and like a weight kind of momentarily kind of falls forward on the back of your shoulder, and he's very painfully still together. Still together.
Heavy blaster.
Okay.
Shot to the head, between the eyes.
Okay, roll.
Okay. Ranged heavy. Okay. What is this against?
It's going to be 3 purple,
3
and then a
purple.
natural setback because of the mist.
That's a what color is that? Black.
Black.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's it.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will take 1 proficiency,
Mm-hmm.
1 ability,
Mm-hmm.
1 green, 1 yellow.
Mm-hmm.
2 advantages.
Ugh.
You shoot, and she just kind of moves past it. But the process of her doing that, she's had to kind of like position herself and move kind of in a way where she's now vulnerable if anybody attacked her for this next turn. Okay, so Kalev, you see your Nega Kalev come out of the mist.
Who's been damaged?
He seems wounded, completely ignores you, and looks solely at Herg.
And do I have a chance to react to this?
He goes first.
That's what I thought.
What is your blaster uses range heavy?
No, light's light. I think it's light. No, it's light.
Okay. What's your skills for range light?
It's 2, and my agility is 3.
Okay. And then your weapon does some really cool stuff, right? It adds a boost
Oh,
to it. I also get like an added success and advantage.
It gets 1 more boost on the roll.
Yes. Cool. Perfect.
And you get an automatic success.
And then you get automatic
Portable
advantage.
cannon with you.
Cool.
This doesn't usually happen.
Very cool.
Oh no!
Very cool.
I'm not worried about it. I have lots of armor.
And how much damage does? Oh wait, I get an extra success and an
You
extra
get-
advantage.
you
Man, this gun is good. How much damage does this do again?
12 plus success.
12 plus success. Perfect. Okay, very cool. A Herg. You're gonna take 20 points of damage.
Oh my god!
Half that.
Half of that. Half of that.
10.
Yes. So 10.
And I have a soak value of 5.
Okay. So
So
you
I
take 5.
Oh my
Damage
god!
you can take right now.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm at 20 points of I'm at 20 wounds.
Okay.
20. 2-0.
Caleb, you have just seen yourself shoot Herg. He seems to just absorb some of it, but kind of shrugged it off. He's just kind of locked in this battle with himself. What do you do?
I am going to immediately train my gun on the other me
Okay.
that just fired off a shot at her. I would have been trying to react as soon as possible before the shot, if possible, but that didn't work. And I will aim directly for his head.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
I'll do something fancy, but I feel that we need to not. I wouldn't be screwing around right now when that shot was about to be
Yeah.
fired. So, 2 and the agility is 3. Oops. Get 1 of these, and
It's going to be 3 purple, a natural boost. I'm
An-
sorry, a
an
natural
extra-
setback, natural
okay,
setback,
that's the
black,
Black.
and that's it.
Well, we're gonna use something.
Yeah.
Let's Let's use a proficiency. This is our main thing that's going here. I think. I'm hoping there's not a larger battle after this tonight. And let's use 3 boosts.
Here's the thing, we have to get out of this
3
one
boosts?
first.
Yeah.
Exactly. And let's go for it. That looks... it's not as many successes as I would have wanted. Okay,
Still-
well, it's going to be
still.
2 successes. When I've added my success, it'll be 2 successes, 1 Jedi moment,
Yes.
6 advantages.
Well, shit. All right, how much damage does your thing do? It does.
12 plus success. So
Okay,
the
so
Jedi counts it,
14.
so it would be 3, yeah. No, 15, right?
Yeah. Right? How
Yeah,
many you
'cause it
said?
counts.
It's
as one.
2 successes and a Jedi moment.
Yes.
So
counts
that
as
would
a
be
success.
3 successes. right?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So
So 15 plus whatever the Jedi moment. And
You
5
fire.
6 advantages give.
and it. You said you aimed for his head.
Yes.
So you blast him in the face. And as it slowly just kind of starts to flake and burn and like fade away for like a brief second, you see that as like the rest of like the upper layer of your face is kind of being burnt off for a brief second, you see your brother's face and it disappears.
Right.
Go ahead and roll.
It-
Roll a cool.
Oh my god!
Keep it together, Caleb.
Caleb, this
Nothing
thing
for
lies.
Presence 2.
Keep it together.
Against?
Just 4 purple dice.
Use some boosts.
We'll use 3 boosts.
Nice.
2 successes, 1 disadvantage.
Okay. You kind of push that out of your mind for the moment. You still have a triumphant moment. So you can take another action.
Oh.
I what?
You can take another action.
Take another action. Was that my Jedi moment? Yeah. Who has revealed
Oh, yeah.
themselves right now?
Who's still
Io?
standing?
Yep.
Io is the one that's revealed,
Herg.
and she's at a
Herg.
disadvantage right now, right?
Correct.
Evil Herg, evil
Yes,
Io.
evil Hergen.
Right.
evil Io.
That's, yeah, it's
And
evil.
you, yes?
Nope.
No? And there's also Chip with the lightsaber
Yep.
on the other hand.
And how far is the Io from me?
Yeah, she hasn't taken
Decent
any
amount of
damage
distance
Yeah.
because she's still kind of like crossing this kind of no man's land.
Yeah.
I
that
just
you're in.
discombobulated her. I haven't
yet. Yeah,
hit
she's
her.
yeah, but she's like at a good vantage point to attack because of what went down with she and real Io.
So I will shake off what I just experienced.
Shoot me in the head, Caleb.
And immediately train my blaster on the Io that's there.
Sure.
As I start to walk towards her. At a brisk pace towards her, aiming directly for the center of her. Because I think she moved and she's in a weird position, so because of that I'm going to shoot for wherever it's just the center.
Okay, go and roll.
I didn't mean to shoot yet.
Caleb,
I mean, I'm doing that, but let's see.
Caleb, it's all right.
Maybe it's a better shot than that.
It happens
I don't know
to
yet.
it happens to the best of us. Caleb. Don't worry. Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Is that common for Tagorians?
Yes.
Talk later, shoot now.
Sorry. Do we have 3 boosts already still?
You have. There's 3 boosts in there. It's going to be 3 purple, 1 black, and then 1 natural boost.
And then 1 natural boost. And I get my own natural boost, or is
From
that
your
one?
gun.
Yeah, you
Okay.
do. I forgot.
I do my own
Your
natural
gun
boost.
is-
I'm going to go ahead and use the ability.
Okay.
And there's 3 more boosts. We want her dead. Let's use 3 boosts.
Make it count, Caleb. She's a good shot.
No.
5 successes.
Okay.
And 5 advantages. Actually, 6 successes and
man.
6 advantages.
From this angle, all I could see was that you had advantages, and I was like, Io is cursed. She's cursed.
So your total damage is.
The total
Susan,
damage
you
would
just
be
tell me that.
18.
Okay.
Is that right? Yes.
Okay. You fire.
So as I'm walking, stepping towards her briskly.
Yep.
Now we fire.
As just one shot
Thanks.
cuts through like the mist, it hits Nega Io in the chest, and she just kind of looks at you as just this flames in her eyes starts to like dissipate, and slowly just starts to kind of morph and change as like she starts to flake off and disappear. And as she's doing it, though, for a brief second, Io,
Yes.
you see as like the top part of her starts to disappear and continues to go down and disappear. It continues to kind of flake away. Something else is revealed.
Yeah.
It's a smaller version of yourself. It's still there.
It's still there.
Yep.
Color are its eyes.
Bright blue.
What's it wearing?
It's wearing the same training outfit that you would have when you trained with Pafa.
Okay.
It's still here.
It's still there.
Yep.
Dang.
Kilara. Mm-hmm. All this is unfolding.
Yep.
You're seeing a Kalev disappear. You're seeing what looks like Io disappear completely.
Right.
You do not see anything
I don't
else.
see the little kid that she sees.
Correct.
Great.
None of us saw that. Only
Nobody
she saw
else?
it.
Only Io sees it.
Correct.
Okay.
So it looks to us like the IO is
She
gone
just disappeared.
completely.
Correct.
Okay.
It's just you. Or it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
So you see that Herg is locked in a struggle with
Himself?
his Herg. You version of yourself has not appeared.
Not appeared yet. Well, all I can see then is Herg being attacked by himself.
Shoot me, Captain.
I'm gonna shoot other Herg.
Captain
Okay.
is best. Captain!
Take out my
the
blaster.
Nega Herg looks over at you as it's struggling.
Right.
And the color of its eyes fade for a second, and it's
No.
exactly like Herg's.
Hold on. Is Nega Chip isn't on Herg's body or on Nega Herg's
That's
body?
correct.
Correct.
Okay.
But
So
he looks at you.
Captain, it's me.
Best captain.
I still shoot him because it's not him. He doesn't have chip attached to his body.
They-
Don't say that.
Captain, how did you know it wasn't me? Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, shoot him. Okay.
It's gonna be 3 purple.
Okay.
Fucking kill that guy, Captain.
3 purple.
I want the
Okay.
classic.
A natural setback because of
Okay.
the mist.
Right.
Another natural setback is he's locked in it with.
That
Real
Herg.
Herg.
Okay.
Yep.
Great. I'm taking all those boosts.
Okay.
Oh, and we need some more guys.
Thank you for
Okay.
the boost.
There we go. Okay. No results.
Captain, I know you love me very much, but shoot him!
I'm trying.
Captain, find it in your heart to kill the most handsome creature you've ever seen in your life. Captain, I know I'm the best crewmate you've ever had, but you've got to get your head out of your ass and kill him, Captain.
With pleasure.
Captain.
And you see the Nega version of Kilara up next to the Nega version of Herg. And
I wasn't talking to you.
she just smiles.
Oh, she can kill with her smile.
Captain, you
What's your
smiled
ranged,
at me.
Your blaster's range light?
It's 2 yellow, 1 green.
Yep, that's what I thought. All right, cool.
I have to shield Chip. I turn so that I get hit in the side instead of getting him shot right in the face. I'm immediately crying. I have tears in my eyes. No, Captain, you're my best friend.
How much damage does your blaster do?
It does 8 plus success, and it has an augmented spin barrel, so it does 2 times damage.
2 times damage?
It says damage increase times 2.
I
How
think.
could you do this?
You meant plus 2?
Plus 2.
Okay, great.
Oh,
you
I'm
meant
like
times 2.
Even I'm like, whoa.
Why isn't Kalar shooting everything?
Okay, so it's 8. I think
Plus 2.
I already put the augmentedness into the blaster. I
Okay.
think is what I already did, to be honest.
Because it was 6.
Yes, so
Okay.
it's 8 plus. So you're going to take 10 points of damage.
Captain,
So it's 5.
it's me, Captain. How could you do this?
It's reduced in half, and your armor is 5.
Yeah. You just went through an entire range of emotions right there. You were crying. now
Morgan,
you're
is it
chuckling.
me?
I hear the blaster shot and I just think, why? My best friend.
That's right. I'm not good at this shooting. Ha ha ha. And she starts to like back away into the
How
mist.
dare you? Captain is best captain. She could kill me in a heartbeat.
Aaron Val has turned around back towards the trench that you guys
This is good.
Had-
Real Aaron.
Wait,
Val.
real
This is
Aaron.
the
Real
real
Aaron.
Aaron
The other
Val.
one's gone.
Right.
Turns around back towards the trench that you guys had left from, where you had destroyed
Right.
Nega Aaron.
Aaron,
What are you doing?
Tears start running down his face,
What
where are
you
you
doing?
going?
Aaron.
and he drops to his knees. And he's no,
Aaron,
no.
I run over. What are you doing? Get up.
I can't.
You can't what?
I can't shoot my mom.
What did he say?
It's not her.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Okay.
Do your leadership.
Leadership? Where's that? Oh, okay. Against
It's gonna be 4.
purple.
Yep.
Okay. That's it?
Yep. You have 2 boosts.
I'll take those 2.
dang.
Got this, I.O. Shit. Ah, yes.
4 success, 5 disadvantage.
Okay.
Aaron, this place lies. It lied to me in the other room, and it's lying to you now. Hey, look at me. I wouldn't lie. This place does.
He doesn't say anything. He stands up. He pulls out his blaster, and he slowly starts walking back towards the trench at something that you can't see.
And we're still tethered.
Yeah.
Together,
So
okay.
it's as far as he can go, I guess.
Nothing's there, Aaron. That's not your mother back there.
He just seems to just kind of keep shooting at this something that you can't see, and it just all of his shots seem to be kind of going towards like the same location, and he's kind of just emptying his energy blaster or his energy pack into something that you can't see.
Something that I can't see.
No,
Even if I do a perception check.
do not see it.
Aaron, it's not real. She's not real.
I know. That's why I'm doing this, and he keeps shooting.
We just need to get out of here. Please. Enough. Enough.
He just keeps shooting to like the front of his barrel of his blaster just starts to like heat from like the energy as he's constantly just kind of shooting at it. You're seeing it start to like melt and warp.
Aaron, don't waste your blaster charges on something that's not shooting back.
Fuck it. I take one arm, I hook it around him, and I start dragging him back.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. He's still just shooting in that direction.
Oh, God, that's right.
Herg. Epic struggle between you and
It's like I'm fighting a
Herg.
You and you.
All right, I can't afford to use this heavy repeating blaster anymore. Huh. Time to bring out the old vibro axe.
okay.
Guess what's close by? A scrote. Guess what I'm gonna end this on? A throat.
My throat.
Yes.
All right, you're gonna roll.
You'll appreciate this because I certainly do.
Sure. Okay. Go ahead and roll
Himself.
for melee.
My melee. my melee, my main man.
It's going to be 4 purple because you tossed your blaster off, you tried to pull this thing up, and you're trying to make this attack.
Easy. Okay. And I'll use 3 boosts
Okay.
or 3 of my setback dice. And that's where I'm at right now. That's it?
Yep.
This guy's fucking dead. Shit.
Oh
4 successes. Pull a lot of blank dice just now. A lot of blank dice.
Okay.
4 successes.
So how much? Just give me the total damage then. It's your weapon plus your brawn.
12. Pierce
Okay.
2.
Okay. So as you just scrote to throat and you like slice up, you just chop off an entire leg, and it just starts to just. Somehow, he still seems to be standing there despite not having the leg, but the fire kind of like in his eyes is like just.
Yes.
And you see as like the fur starts to like patch off and like kind of float away, and just getting kind of caught up in the mist, and like a breeze is coming in, and just seeing as his features slowly start to like shift and form and patch off. You see another face underneath his.
What?
Oh no. Oh
And
no.
it's Emrys.
Oh no.
And as everything starts to, she's there in front of you. She has no weapons. She looks exactly as she did the day that you left her.
On Togoria?
Correct.
Before all of the drugs. She's beautiful. I miss her, I love her. I want to hold her and I want to kiss her, but she's not real.
She just like extends her arms.
And none of us see this.
Correct. You just saw Herg's thing that he had disappear.
I will find you. I will make it right. And I look away to my teammates to check in with them.
Okay. What's your melee defense?
1. Oh, she's
And
gonna
what
ju- she's
is
gonna jump on me?
your
That's what I would
brawl?
My brawl is 2 ranked.
Okay.
So that's 2 yellows, 3 greens, buddy.
Sweet, sweet 5 brawn score. What?
What bird?
You gotta try him? No!
I just heard a giggity from Zach back there.
What does this mean? What
As
does
you
this
turn around,
You're not real.
I got stabbed in the back. Oh no.
you feel fur hands kind of latch on to the back of your throat as
It's Chip.
Emrys's arms start choking you.
Oh,
From behind.
jeez.
Can any of he's the
But
only
we
one
can't
that,
see any of this. Oh my.
So to everyone else, just Herg is.
Herg.
You're gonna take 6 points of damage.
3.
3. Your soak will not absorb this.
What? Because it's emotional.
Herg, what's wrong?
I'm down to 17 wounds. That's what's wrong, Captain.
Herg?
What is it, Herc?
What's going on? Herg.
You take 8 more points of choke damage.
Why?
She rolled it. She rolled again.
Oh.
She's choking you
So
out.
8 total or 4?
8 total.
Wait, including the damage before?
No, not including.
No,
the
8
damage.
more.
Eight
more.
additional.
8 additional
additional.
points. It's subtracted. I'm gonna allow it because the round ended before.
Oh my
So it'll
god.
be 4. Be 4 total. With that, we ended round 2.
Yeah.
Still in the thick of it.
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
Tier 3 dark side.
Oh.
Y'all came back. Look, here's the thing. You Lightsiders thought you won your retweets, but there's gonna be some reinforcements to Yavin, and it's gonna come in the sweet
I don't care because we're all gonna die here anyway. So
form of an Imperial Star Destroyer.
Great.
A Star Destroyer?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we're
So-
we're fucking dead. What are we supposed to do?
Oh no, we're gonna be killed by
Well,
ourselves
they're
anyway. So
there on the planet. They're not. They'll beam some. They won't beam people down. They'll shoot some. Wrong show. they'll fly some people down in a little shuttle.
With
Something.
that-
20 maybe. 10,
Yeah,
5.
they can't land the Star Destroyer on the planet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We don't have to fight the Star Destroyer. They just shoot at us.
You're gonna
They
have to
just shoot.
punch out a Star Destroyer. Just
like-
fucking kill your wife and punch a Star Destroyer.
It's
Just
like
do it.
pencils and parsecs unleashed.
All right.
guys, and
What's
could
the third
really
round?
use some dice.
Lay it on us.
Could really
Our
use some dice.
third and final. Ooh, this will be good. Our third and final round. Shelley's fortune.
Oh.
That doesn't help us at all, Bert.
What does Shelley do with her?
I don't care.
Matt,
What does Shelley do with her money on Bespin?
light side, as you may have known, Shelley won the lottery.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Galactic
She won the
Lottery.
Galactic
came
You
out
know
with
this
cash.
because you were with her when
So
she won the lottery, yeah.
first tier one.
She offered half to me.
She's very about
Very
you know,
generous.
There was a time where she met Coop, and
Right.
like he taught her the ways of like just love, even though maybe it was unrequited love, but she wants to tier one is like give it paid forward. Okay. So
Okay.
she's gonna be donating to kind of the Alderanian like flotilla, and like her ability. Shh, Matt, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it, Matt. Matt, get out of here. Get out
He
of here.
had to excuse himself.
Crying.
Wow. You really got
He's
him good.
literally crying in the kitchen right now.
Well, it's probably because tier two is buy a condo, or buy a compound. She'd be buying a little place where all the Nick McNickerson family, extended clan, can come together. Some might say that's probably a bad idea to assemble that many. It's like Saving Private Ryan. You don't do it.
In one
That
place.
seems like a giant
I'm
target,
very
but,
curious to see how many of them are left.
They
How big
don't
this
know
place
that.
is. 2-bedroom? I mean, what? How big could it be now?
So we could have a Nick McNickerson compound. The third, tier three, light side, is she is going to use her fortune to assemble a rescue team for Coop.
Oh.
Dark side.
Uh-oh.
No.
Tier one, she really lets those credits get to her, and she just starts kind of throw some wild parties, really get into like the lower nightclubby scene.
Yeah.
Right. She and Kelly start hanging
Her
out.
and Kelly start hanging out, you
Kelly
know.
and Shelly.
Spice was a flowing down there. Tier two, she buys a ship. So instead of buying a compound where she has the McNickersons have one kind of place where they stay, she's going to buy a larger ship for the Nick McNickersons to fly around in. Tier three, dark side, is she is going to spend her vast, unimaginable wealth to avenge all of the deaths that have happened on the Nick McNickerson family. Whether that's researching it, finding out who did it, and how best to get back at them.
You monster bird.
She's figured out.
Wait, all the deaths
No.
plural? Because there's only been one.
Is that
There's
true?
been a few
There's been one.
I
Mick.
feel like there were more than
Only
that.
one for
For
us.
For us.
that you know of.
Right.
Yes.
Great.
So with that, we will start our third and final round. This
Ay,
can end
caramba.
any period of time from now. So it can end 10 minutes from
Okay.
now. It's 5 minutes from now. We
We could really use some dice.
You guys
For
are
realsies.
wiped clean.
Yep,
we
So
got
let's
nothing.
see what happens. Starting the clock. Here we go.
Okay.
Last we
Alright.
left, Herg was being choked out.
I'm down to 13 wounds.
Okay. Well, you
my
no longer have your half,
threshold,
so that's okay. You're focusing on comforting Aaron,
I'm trying to pull him back. Yeah.
pulling him back. What's your melee defense?
Melee defense is 0.
Okay. And what's your? Oh, yeah. Actually, I have it right here. Okay. All right.
What are you looking at? What's gonna happen to me?
I don't know.
Sounds.
You're gonna take 6 points
Okay.
of damage.
Does soak count for anything?
The soak does count.
I've got 5.
Okay, so you're gonna take 1.
Okay.
So you just feel the small tip of a blade go into your leg.
Okay. Oof. Okay.
You look down
Damn, Bert.
and you see the childlike version of yourself.
Okay. Where on my leg does she?
The
me?
back of your leg.
Back where?
Ouch.
Calf?
Calf? Okay. Is the knife out? Is
No.
the knife out?
It's still in.
Okay. Can I grab it?
You can try if you want to. That's what you want to spend your turn on.
Kill this
Oh,
child.
to grab the knife?
To get it away from her? Yeah.
No. I take out my own vibro knife.
Mm-hmm.
And she's right behind me.
Yeah, she's like right there. Like a
I
little
take-
little hobbit you.
I take out my own vibro knife. I activate it. She's wearing the same training outfit that I was wearing when I was young. Her eyes are what color?
They are a bright red.
Bright red. I look at her. And I go, my eyes are violet. And I stab her straight through the head.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Roll what?
It's gonna be your melee.
Melee. Okay, against?
A child.
A child. So two purple.
Okay, it's 2 purple. All right.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh yeah, that's.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
throwing
no,
in
so you do
that
have-
proficiency.
Proficiency, you got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're trying to kill this kid.
Yes, I am. Because it's not real.
It's you.
There's 3. You know what? How many? 1. 2. I'm a roll.
Okay, here we go.
6 successes, 1 advantage.
Okay. Give me your total.
So, total of my vibro knife. Hold on. Damage is 2 plus 1 plus success.
Two
It says
plus
it
one
says
plus
brawn,
success.
which is 2. Yeah, which
Okay.
is 2 for you.
Okay.
You got
No, isn't
six?
your brawn 3 now?
My brawn's 3, and yeah.
So it would be 3 plus
1 plus
1. So it'd be 4 plus your success, which would be 6, 10 damage.
So you jab this into the smaller version of yourself,
into her skull.
into her head, and as you again start to see her, she doesn't say anything to you, but like as she starts to like kind of flake off and disappear, you notice that the markings that start to form kind of are burnt through of the tattoos that are on her face are very much like yours, but they're not 100%
Not
like
100%.
yours.
Okay.
And as that face moves away, disappears, you're left in this no man's land. Nothing else reappears.
Okay. And I continue walking forward.
Okay,
Yeah.
Caleb.
Yes.
Again, this is all happening
Yeah.
Yeah.
matter of seconds. So you've shot a bunch of these people, these nega versions of you. You're hearing like her struggling, choking off in the back. You're about to turn when you see that the kind of ash, the kind of flakiness that was of you starts to just form and come back together. As it's slowly kind of building, you're seeing the distinct kind of image of a Nautilin. But unlike the other nega versions of yourselves that you fought, this version that is built back together doesn't take a solid form. It just takes a form of your brother.
What does that mean that it's not a solid?
As in, it's kind of like an ethereal form of
The shape
kind of
of
the ash and the kind of flakiness is like kind of formed back together. Everything else has felt very real. Like you touched Aaron Val, it was real. Like this version of it, it's not trying to be like a physical form. It's just your brother
ghost.
who's there, who looks at you, and he says, "Put it on." Put it on, and you can save your friends. And it just disappears.
Oh, dang.
I do a check to see.
No, he's the only one that hears this. He's the only one that sees this.
I am checking to see where the rest of my crew. to see what's going. He's being choked.
Herg is being like choked out.
Io is.
Io is like standing over something, but she's just kind of like looking down at it. She has like her knife out, but she's like looking down.
Okay, but she's
Aaron
seen
is still
it.
kind of like being dragged by Io.
By Io.
But it's like his gun is like melted and morphed. He's still just kind of just clicking it, but like nothing's happening. And Kilara's just out there. She seems to be fine.
So the only one that looks like he's in immediate danger is Herc.
Correct.
But I don't see anything.
Correct.
Can I see? Does it look like he's being choked? He's just going like.
It just looks like he's being choked. You just can't see any. There's no physical form to anything that's choking.
All right. I think I don't know. I'm going to charge over in his direction, and I could pull out my vibro knife.
Sure.
I don't even know if that's. I don't even know if anything's there. Maybe that's not the solution. Maybe it's to charge over, and try to knock this imaginary. See if I can touch anything. Try to like tackle this imaginary being that might be there.
Okay.
I don't want to throw knives around because I don't even see anything.
Sure,
It seems
fair
odd.
enough.
I don't want to shoot.
Okay, so you're just kind of like going up and you're just like stabbing at the air around it, or you're just like looking. What do you?
Like I will charge up and swing behind him basically.
Okay, so you're being choked, and from your perspective again, it looks like you're.
It's my wife. I'm crying.
And Caleb is just coming up to you, and he's just kind of like waving his arms around. You nothing. Herg is continuing to just kind of be choked out.
Herg, what is it?
Save them. I'm fine.
And who are we missing that we haven't? The chip we haven't
You
seen.
have not seen Chip, and Kilara kind of just like Team rocketed like away, and then it's disappeared.
So I don't see anyone
Yep.
else. There's no other
Yep.
neg versions
Yep.
of anybody. Herg, I can't. There's nothing here.
Tell me I'll find her. Tell me I'll find my mate, my wife. Tell me.
There's no one there, Herg.
Tell me I will find her.
You will find her. You will find her.
That's what you think you're doing, but you've lost a lot of air because you're being choked out.
I don't know.
For a brief moment, though, you're not fully unconscious yet. For a brief moment, again, the hands like slowly, not fully, but slowly let go. And again, you get this feeling within you that if you give into this, this would stop and
What?
It's not real.
Okay, so that was Caleb's turn. Kilara,
We don't see anybody
you don't
else.
see anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to help Herg then.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like go up to him and like grab him. Herg, it's not real. Whatever you're experiencing, it isn't real. You have to fight it. I think
Okay, go
he's not
ahead
being-
and roll.
But he's not being choked right now.
He's being choked.
he's
But
being
not-
choked.
Oh, I thought
But
that
not,
stopped.
but slightly less intensely. Just slightly.
What do I roll? Roll to avoid choking to death?
Do your vigilance on this.
Yes.
Vigilant.
Vigilance is my will. That's my will.
It's gonna be
Take some dice.
4 purple.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a natural boost from kind of Caleb telling you that you will find your wife. You'll get a natural boost from what
Yes.
Kilara said. You will still get a natural setback because you are still being choked out by Emerus.
I will use 3 setbacks.
You're the only dark side player. To
I
remind
know,
you.
just
Okay.
3. That's I got it. I have faith in my team. Shit.
Okay.
Okay. 3 success, 1 advantage.
Okay.
1 advantage, I break free of the conditioning. And
You
I turn
focus
around and I
on.
say, "You're a bad life mate. You're
She
a
lets
drug
go.
addict.
Let's go. She looks at you. She goes,
You're not real."
because you made me this way. And
No.
her skin starts to like form
No.
and like molt,
You're not Emrys.
as you see drugs. Like the effects of everything that the spice has done, or as her thick, kind of like muscular body starts to kind of like shrivel and
She
kind
would
of
have never choked me, you piece of shit.
disappears.
Okay.
Did y'all see that? Did everybody see that?
See what, Kirk? What was it?
I don't hear him.
You guys
did
are
you
all
see?
still kind of tied up
Yeah.
together, so
What did you see?
I defeated him.
Who?
I turned into Emrys, my life mate. She was choking me, but I told her that I would not give in. Because that was not her.
It wasn't her.
I'm fine.
And she was choking you?
Yes.
And how did you fight her? How did you overcome it? Because we saw nothing.
With my sheer force of will. I looked within myself. And not only that, but you two helped me. My teammates. The power of teamwork. Love wins all.
Then whatever we're seeing, whatever Aaron is seeing right now,
It's not real.
it's not real.
It's
All
not
he
real.
needs to do is believe that it is not real.
Yes, we need to hold his hand and tell him it's not real.
Just needs to reject it.
Yes. But I am very physically weak now.
you hear the sound of a lightsaber ignite,
Shit.
and it's red, and it's in the hands
Chip, wake up. Chip, wake up. Chip.
Nega Chip
Chip, wake up. Chip, wake up.
with
Chip, Chip,
Kilara,
Chip, 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 Chip.
Nega Kilara standing next to him. Chip's like, I guess if it's not real, then you can just come over here and you just come on, Herc, it's not real. And he starts to kind of walk towards you.
That's Chip saying it?
So you see you see Chip moving towards you, and Kilara's right next to him.
Give me a second to catch my breath. Just, Chip, I'll be right over there. Just give me a second to catch my heavy repeating blaster.
Before that happens. Okay. So, Kilara, you didn't see anything, so you kind of ran over. You were trying to do that.
Right. I was trying to help her.
Nega Kilara's going to shoot at you.
She's gonna shoot at me.
Yes.
Great.
What is your ranged light?
It's 2 yellow, 1 green.
Perfect.
Oh no.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Pourquoi?
Hey, smile.
Oh, merde
You
alors.
got a triumph.
It's not me.
Oh, snap. Real quick. How much damage does your
Oh
blaster
god, this is
do?
vodka in here now. It's not
8.
water anymore.
Plus, yep, just 8
How
plus
did you do
success.
that to mine?
You're going to take 16 points of damage.
I have 4 soak,
Okay?
but I'm still at 0.
Okay.
Did you die?
No.
A blast fires at you, and it's you. And it hits you in the chest, and you look down, and you see that there is a burnt hole in your armor. You feel a pain that slowly turns into like cold. Everything around you starts to slow down. Suddenly, you don't know why, but it's the ground is coming at you. You realize it's because you're falling.
Oh,
into the
good.
mist. As you're falling, you get a feeling. Kind of like a voice within you that says, if you come back, if you accept this again, this will all go away.
I do it.
Okay. You all see Kilara get shot, and she crumples down into the mist. Herc, it's your turn.
I yell, Captain! And I rush over to her. I leap. I'm in the air, and I'm there. Over her body. Is she dead? I pick her up. Is she
There is
dead?
no body.
What? Where did she go? Where did the captain go? Where did she go?
She fell.
What happened? I'm searching frantically. Is there mist?
Yeah, it's mist all around.
I'm digging through the mist to try to find her body. That's all I'm doing.
Did you lose something, Herc? What's your melee defense?
1. No.
Oh no!
Yes, it's 1.
Oh my god!
Is that your third? Feels good finally to get these. These are good.
You should roll in front of that little board that dice with.
He just has one off to the side. He's got
Just-
8
yeah, got another
triumphs lined
guy.
up. You just roll and go, whoa! It did it again.
In reality, they're all blank.
Chip next to you swings
A lightsaber.
a lightsaber.
What color is it? Green?
red.
Red.
You got shot by Kilara, though, right?
I got shot by myself.
It cuts through your heavy repeating blaster.
Oh no!
And as the front end of it just melts off,
Oh.
Chip just laughs. It's your turn.
I turn to him and say, I've been waiting to do this since I met you. I grab his hand that is holding the lightsaber by the wrist,
Okay.
grab his head, and snap his neck.
Okay, so let's do a brawl. Let's do a brawl.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do a brawl.
It's gonna be 5 purple dice.
Yeah, of course it is. What else?
That's it.
That's it?
Yep. Well, you have 7
I'm
blues.
gonna use 7 setback.
Good call. Good call, Herc. I'm with you. Good choice.
Bye. Bye, bud.
Okay.
3 success, 8 advantage.
Okay.
And then drop his ass.
You.
While I have a little baby unconscious one right in my chest.
Yeah. You.
I hope he opens his eyes right as that happens. Right as 2 large hands come in and kill himself. What?
What am I watching?
You go to snap his neck. You were also going to grab his arm, right?
Yes. I did the arm first.
So you grab his arm, and as you're grabbing to go also for his neck, he starts to kind of move the lightsaber towards you. So instead of being able to snap his neck, you snap the arm
Fine.
that he has,
Cat.
and the lightsaber just kind of disappears. And he's still there. You've snapped his arm. You're holding him.
Yes. Can I still be holding on to his
Yes. With
to
your
his
advantage.
yes.
Yes.
broken wrist?
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Io.
Yes.
I'm gonna rip his heart
You
out.
see Chip, and you see Kilara, who just shot Kilara.
Yeah. What else do I see?
And then everyone else. You see her battling with Chip. Caleb, Aaron is still kind of, he stopped kind
You
of
stop shooting?
shooting, but he's just kind of there.
Okay. How far is Negacalara from me?
Like a medium distance, maybe?
Medium distance, medium distance, medium distance. Okay. First, I take out my holdout blaster and hand it to Aaron. And I go, don't waste this. Nothing in here is real.
It sure feels real.
Look at me. Nothing in here is real. I wouldn't lie. This place does. I'm real. You're real. This blaster is real. Don't waste this.
Okay, I should probably go save everyone now.
I take out my blaster rifle that has telescopic optical sights,
Sure.
which reduces long and extreme combat checks by 1, whatever that means.
Yeah, that means if she was farther than medium, it wouldn't be that. You can like zoom in a little bit. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
Even if she is medium, can I zoom in on her?
It wouldn't reduce the
Okay.
check. Yeah.
It wouldn't reduce the check. In that case, I put that blaster away and just pull out my heavy blaster pistol.
Okay.
'Cause that does more damage.
Sure.
And again, between the eyes,
Okay, go ahead and
I
roll.
pull the trigger. Ranged heavy. Green. I am rolling against what?
Kilara, what is your range defense?
1.
Okay, so it's going to be 3 purple.
Purple.
Yep.
Anything else?
Natural setback because of the mist.
Because of
The mist.
The mist,
So
got
1
it.
black.
proficiency,
Yep.
2 ability,
Yep.
2 boosts.
2 boosts. Not, what is that, 6 up there?
6, yeah.
Okay.
Well, 4 now.
Oh, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
The blue one went. Oh no! Okay.
6 success, 1 advantage, 1 triumph.
Okay. You said you aimed for the head? Mm-hmm. All right, you fire. And just her head just kind of whiplashes back, and as it's kind of like she's falling and kind of tumbling, you see that the fire that was in her eyes disappears, and it's almost as if like it was a bright blue. As she's slowly starting to tumble, you see that the eyes behind, the fire behind her eyes actually starts growing like a bright red. It still kind of hits the ground and just dissipates. You may perform another action.
I may perform another action. Who's left?
Chip.
Chip? What's he doing?
He's got a broken arm next to Herg.
Broken arm, and his neck is not snapped.
Correct.
I'm holding him.
Holding him out
Holding
like
it.
that? Are you holding him
Yes.
out like
Yes.
that? Okay, then
Yes.
I will take another shot.
Okay.
Yeah. How far am I from Herg?
A medium
Not
distance.
far.
Yeah.
Medium distance. Okay. Yeah, I'll take another shot.
Okay.
At his torso, whatever is, because he's
Sure.
holding, he's dangling
He's dangling him out, I guess.
by an arm. Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Even if he tries to swing his legs like up on my arm and try to like get loose, he's still here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking that shot.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be 3.
3.
Purple.
Okay.
You're gonna get a natural boost,
Boost. Okay.
and you're gonna get a natural setback.
Natural setback. Okay.
Yeah, because you might hit me.
Got it. Is that another proficiency I have?
Yes,
I have
it-
0 on mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless you
There are
guys.
4 boosts,
I s-
though.
I
I have
for
4
sure.
boosts.
Okay.
Unless maybe we'll do a little quick refresh. Oh no, you definitely have one.
Okay,
we
then I'm
did.
gonna take it.
Okay.
Taking that, I'm taking 2 boosts.
Okay.
Die already. Chip, not you, Herg. 8 success.
Okay.
Shoo!
How much damage does your blaster do?
My heavy blaster pistol does 10 plus success.
Okay. So you
Damage.
hit Chip in the chest, and it slowly starts to like fade. And as he kind of like looks over, and you just see the form of Chip, kind of as Herg is still holding him, shifts into it's kind of like lifeless, staring down the ground, turns into Bert the Porg, as Herg is holding Bert the Porg. And as that also kind of morphs and changed, he's holding now the small, kind of kitten-like form of Archie, who's also kind of lying lifeless.
Am I seeing this?
Yes, everyone's seeing this.
Oh.
And it just disappears into the air.
Reholster my blaster. Let's get out of here. Nothing else is around, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Neither is Captain.
Wait, what?
Captain is missing.
What?
She was there. She was shot, and now she's not there. Caleb, did you see what happened?
Can I pull my rope?
Yeah.
I want to pull my rope too, because I looked too. We didn't
Sure.
see it.
You get to the other end, it's empty.
Did she break free?
She's
Did
not
she make a
here.
run for it? What did she do? Did anybody? Her? You know, seem
She
to know
was
she
shot.
was gone. She was what?
She was shot and she
In
fell
the
to
chest
the
and
ground.
fell, and then I went over to her and she was gone.
Are there any like? Is the mist still covering basically this area of land that we're standing
It's
on?
kind of patchy, but
patchy?
it's
Captain,
like torn up
Kilora,
mud.
the mists are still playing tricks on us.
Caleb,
Sorry.
your brother's voice plays again in your head. Put it on, and everything will be
You are
fine.
not Vernal. There must be another way. We may not be able to find her while we're in the mist. Perhaps it will be clearer outside the mist.
And what if she's not there for outside?
Then we'll go back in. And we won't leave until we find her.
How is Aaron?
Aaron?
We shouldn't leave without Captain.
You're just saying that because you're scarfless.
I don't feel comfortable leaving.
She's not on the other end of the rope. She disappeared instantly when she fell.
Apparently, she was shot in the chest and fell down, but maybe she crawled away to safety. I don't know.
She would have responded if she had the strength to crawl away.
But my instinct tells me that nothing is going to happen if we leave this temple.
How so? Nothing will happen?
Nothing is going to happen. I don't think she's waiting for us on the other side.
So she's still here.
Somewhere. She's not out there.
She may be outside the mist, though. The mist is unpredictable.
It's not real.
I say we make our way to the other side.
And then what?
And if she isn't there, we enter the mist again until we can find her. We will not leave her behind.
Then you go out past the mist. Stay tethered. If you're so sure of it, then you do it.
It is not that I am so sure, it is that I am willing to try anything, and that seems like the most logical solution.
It is a good plan.
Great.
We can all go together tethered until we get to the edge, and then you peer out, because you are the one in front.
Yes?
The captain is
Aaron?
there.
Sure.
Then let's not waste any more time.
All right, you're the vanguard then. Go.
You're the vanguard.
And I proceed forward.
Okay. You guys are making your way towards, kind of just walking forward, hoping to try and find
Captain!
the end.
Captain!
Kilara!
Captain!
Kilara. Last you remember, it felt so real. You have been shot
Yep.
by yourself.
Yes.
And you landed face down in the ground. You come to, and you're still on the same no man's land. Battlefield of mud, turned up dirt, wreckage, equipment.
Right.
You're all alone.
Herg? Io?
Nothing.
Where did they go? Is there anybody else here?
Do a perception check.
Okay.
That would lead me to believe there is.
Perception is cunning.
Okay.
Take those boots.
Take the boost and the proficiency.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
It's going to be 3.
Okay. I will take the boosts.
Okay, we're saving the proficiency.
4 success, 3 advantage.
You look around, and you think that you see that there's movement
Okay.
in both trenches, as there seems to be, as it continues to stretch on for what looks like miles and miles and miles. There seems to be like figures
Right.
that you can't quite make out moving back and forth kind of between their respective kind of encampments.
Okay.
And then you see as just light emanates from one side as hundreds of green, blue, a few yellows, maybe a purple lightsabers ignite on one end. As on the other side, hundreds of red lightsabers ignite on that end. And as they get up and storm out of their trenches and move at each other, they seem to be completely oblivious of you,
To my presence.
but they're just charging at each other.
This isn't real. This is some vision of the past, of something that happened. There are no more Jedi.
The ground is starting to shake from like all of the steps and now occasional blaster flyers flying by.
Okay.
And it seems that you're caught directly in the middle of these like two crashing waves as they collide into each other. Just all around you, they're just fighting, lightsabers are clashing, limbs are being hacked off, bodies are flying.
Can I determine anything beyond the fact that there's just this like crazy battle raging?
It's just this chaotic battle that's happening.
Okay, I want to get out of it. Is there a way out of this mess, out of this trench situation?
Not as you can see.
Not as I can see.
It just keeps kind of like everyone's fighting. It's just this kind of force pushing back and forth.
Okay.
As like one side starts to get an advantage than the other.
Okay.
But you feel something deep down inside you as the side all with red lightsabers starts to push back slowly to the ground on all of the multicolored sabers. And they break and they run, and it's a rout. And as more of these individuals in these kind of robes and these sabers start like kind of stabbing down on the wounded, you're just feeling this force kind of again. And you turn and you see that there is two individuals that are standing on a hill.
C-3PO and R2-D2.
C-3PO, and goddamn fucking R2-D2.
Really?
No.
So convincing though. I was like, damn, how'd you know?
And as they stare, the other one to the left, it seems to kind of like fade out of kind of your vision. But the one that seems to be intently focused on the battle down below is this just raw energy, as if everything that you've experienced up to this point with these artifacts has just been a drop compared to the sheer kind of like that feeling, that energy that you've kind of waxed and waned on.
Right.
And because you've embraced it, it just kind of looks at you. This figure stares deeply, and you feel the exact same presence that you felt on Dantooine. But instead of this force kind of crushing the life out of you, it starts to like be breathed back into you as you embrace this. And as you come to, you kind of close your eyes for a minute, you come to, you're outside the mist.
Where, in like another room, or?
On the opposite side of the room that you had entered in the mist from.
So I'm by whatever door or whatever
Yes,
leads out of
exit,
here.
yeah.
Okay.
You still feel exhausted?
Right.
You look down. There is still a blast mark in your chest.
Oh, jeez.
But you feel this force, this power, whatever it was, is flowing through you right now. It's continuing to stay there. Suddenly, Caleb emerges out of the mist.
Let's see here.
Yes.
Captain,
Caleb.
are you all right? You were shot, we saw.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
What do you remember?
I remember feeling pain in my
chest and
Io,
then
she's here.
What?
and
She's
then
here. I'm
You
with
mean
her.
it worked?
Yes.
Okay.
everything was
She's there. She's there. Just walk. Just go. Just go.
It's like muffled, like you're hearing it. It's not even coming from your comms. It's coming as if it's like kind of like underwater. You're hearing Caleb's voice like almost in front of you.
Let's
right?
go.
Yeah.
and everything was
So you guys emerge out of.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Captain!
cold and went dark all of a sudden. Herg,
Are you alright?
somehow.
You literally disappeared when you fell. We looked for you.
I was alone on that field after I fell. I woke up and
Are we still connected?
Yep.
and I was in the middle of a battle.
Captain, you are shot.
What kind of battle?
I know. It was a clash. It was a bunch of Jedi and Sith fighting with one another. The Jedi were overtaken.
Then I think it's best that we leave before we all start seeing that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't die, Captain.
After
You and
your
me both.
vision, did you make your own way out of the mist?
No, I just woke up and I was here.
This mist is the worst.
Let's go.
Yes. Can we go, Aaron?
Front. Yes. Let's
Agreed.
go. Everyone's together. Well,
Let's move to the
besides
exit.
that fiddle, everyone's together. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
You see a door that's. In
You're
front of
feeling all right. Do you need rations? Herc, are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I don't have any rations.
I have rations.
I'm very hurt, but I'll be okay.
No, here. Take them.
I have an emergency. I have a couple of emergency med packs actually. I have two.
The rations will heal him, right?
'em
Some,
out.
right?
Rations are like for stamina. And
Was your stamina messed up? Did I just throw away
Or
that?
strain, I'm
Just
sorry,
give him a
strain.
snack.
Yeah.
There's a snack. Whatever. That's what I had. I don't have any
Yeah.
medical packs.
It's for strain?
In some
strain.
video games, rations
It's
heal
true,
you.
it's
It's
true.
not like that's unheard of.
No, it's
people.
true.
I mean, a med pack would have been more obvious, but it's
Yeah.
not on my list.
Did I heal any strain from eating that
Yeah,
health bar?
yeah.
See?
If you have
Are you
any,
hurt? Here's a granola
if you
bar.
you full strength.
Okay.
So many video games do that, though.
I need to save. I'm going to write in this
Yeah.
journal. Let's go.
I'm gonna try to bandage Herg up with one of my med packs.
Sure. Go ahead and do your medicine.
Great.
Captain, it's okay, please.
No, Herg, you're hurt.
I know.
What's the difficulty?
It'll be 2.
I took it. Sorry. Oh yeah, because I was gonna take that proficiency. I was like, why is there a proficiency here? Taking that one.
You don't want to save it for the cruiser?
5 success and 1 disadvantage.
Because we're screwed.
So you're going to recover.
I'm at 13 of 28 wounds.
Well, it'll be usually 5 with
Yeah.
5
So
with
it'll
some
be-
disadvantage.
10 wounds. Because you said it was a med kit.
Yeah, med pack.
Oh, med
Emergency
pack.
yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Sorry. But as she's patching you up and she's kind of touching you, you're feeling the same kind of energy that you felt, the same kind of presence that was calling out to you in the mist, kind of as she's touching you.
From her.
Something wrong, Herg?
What? No. I mean, other than everything we just went through,
That's fair.
I'm traumatized. Thank you for healing me. I have to go.
You're still all connected to a rope. So there's only so much you can walk away. Yeah.
I'm just going to undo myself and kind of hang back into the group.
Okay.
Okay. The door that's ahead of us.
It's just like an open doorway.
It's an open doorway.
Yep.
All right. Let's go.
Okay. So as you guys walk out this,
ignoring the growling beast.
Yes. Seriously, let's go, guys.
Let's inspect
that comes from
it.
the mist. And
Is that coming from the mist? That makes sense.
It's not.
This is like the best episode of Land of the Lost.
Stay here
It
before
was the
this
coolest, the mist
mist
episode.
can reform and start making us see any other crazy things.
Herg, Faye, and Io on a routine expedition with the greatest earthquake ever known.
wow.
Rapids that struck their mighty raft.
Everybody.
Plunged them down 1,000 feet below.
Oh my
Just
God.
man. Nobody else knows what we're talking about.
No, I know what you're talking about. I just didn't watch The Lost enough to know this song.
That's awesome.
Great show.
All
Cool.
right.
And you trap everyone's dead. You go through the doorway, and you remember that when you had gone into kind of the passageway, it was at like kind of the lower level of the temple.
The drumming sound.
That drumming, yeah, and it was like the river that was pouring through, and there was the different archways, and you had kind of like you were going down into the kind of lower sections of this temple. As you go through this thing, it's continuing to kind of like looks as if you're moving farther and farther down. And you get to an archway, and as you come out of it, you realize that you're actually now at the top area of the temple. And the only way for you to go down, like to get out, is to go down, theoretically, right?
Okay.
Okay.
And as you're kind of coming out of this area, you see below you is an entire group of the individuals that stormed the temple. The Gamorrean is not there. They're setting up some sort of equipment. They've got like sensors out that look almost identical to the same sensor that you have in your hand, the one that was provided to you to find the artifacts.
Now, are they in the room with the statues that we were in when we were able to
This
look
is a
up?
completely different
Different.
section.
Yeah.
Okay,
of the
different
temple.
section of the temple. Okay.
And as they're kind of setting up equipment and looking around, it looks like they have some sort of device set up that's like a hologram projector. And you see as it turns on, and there are two individuals that start addressing the group. They both wear Mandalorian armor. One is a Wookiee, and one seems to be a human, and they are about to address everyone there. And with that, we'll end today.
Damn.
What? Okay.
This is getting weird, y'all.
Thanks, everybody.
Does that make sense
Oh
to
my
you?
gosh.
No, but I'm
What?
writing
You know
it
what that
down
is?
anyway.
Do you know who they are?
Nope.
Okay, all right. I was just like, I didn't know if you guys, that was from something before I...
Or do you?
Or do we?
might. I have a lot of friends who are Wookiees.
Yeah, Herg has some Wookiee friends. Yeah.
Yeah? He has one Wookiee
He's
friend.
got one. Thank you, everybody. I was hoping to actually kill... Oh, yeah, hold on. The most important thing of this, don't think you got out of this scot-free. Kilara,
Yes.
you are getting
Oh, yeah.
3 dark side points.
Okay.
Wow. But you're also getting...
A brand new car!
and you
Welcome to the cool side. Welcome back.
Thanks, everybody. Oh, and I guess most importantly, or whatever.
important.
It's so important.
So important.
We ended Tier 3 light side.
Oh, nice. Way good.
So,
A
looks
rescue
like
mission for Coop.
we got a rescue mission for Coop.
Nice.
gonna die.
Where they're all gonna die. You horrible monsters! What have you done? Hey,
In
buddy,
their
come on
defense,
out.
Weren't all the options where the Nick McNickersons gather together? I mean, all of
Yeah,
them
there-
had
there's-
that same
there's
possibility.
really
There's no way around
Here's
it.
the thing.
Right.
Here's the thing.
Nick
They just
Nickerson
kinda-
deaths.
They just kind of do that. Like,
Yeah.
Oh man, guys, thank you. And I swear, if you do that, we're like
they're all gonna die in the process. I'm gonna be really upset.
There's still that
Cool,
leftover
cool,
proficiency.
cool.
Is that a?
Do I draw from?
I thought I used it, the proficiency.
Oh yeah,
when
that's
I was
right.
healing
Never mind.
her.
Forget I said that.
Yeah.
Tight,
I think I
It was
just
used
didn't
on
click
her.
it.
Okay.
Guys, what an incredible night! Thank you so much for your
Yay!
contributions. Really
I'm not gonna lie. I told Matt beforehand. I was like, I'm legitimately going for TPK tonight.
Total
And,
party kill.
And we'll see how many of them accept the dark side.
So then no, they resisted. So yeah.
No,
Let's
they
get
didn't. The person who got killed
Oh
did
shoot!
not.
Nobody said they brought the box. You gotta go back into the mist.
All
Right
right, guys,
here.
thank you so much for contributions. We're going to
Got
go
it.
through these real quick. Woo! First off, let's just go through the list. 41
Okay.
Vex. Does the Yojimba crew need a droid fluent in the accent of the great historical acting figure Harvey Fierstein? Boost. Critter, boost, light. Mr. Owl, I think a little light might be useful right now. Check ability. J Pistol, Captain, have you lost your way? Come back to the dark side. We have all you can drink Red Star Legacies. Hashtag challenge.
Yep.
Inquisitor, fingers crossed that this $25 goes to toward helping Cal meet 41 Vex. Help me, Steve Bloom. You're my only hope.
Wow.
Dark difficulty. Darth Porgy uses a force push on the meter. Setback. Supalot. This door could take some ability to open. Promethean works. Pushing that meter towards the light side. Boost the light. That's right. Light side baby. Effects 252. Ability. What's in the box?
in the box?
I want to know what we did. Fiddler Worth. Day 47. I, Fiddler Worth, destroyer of the Death Star. Now surely explore in every corner of this infernal temple. What's that, Chip 2? It's only been 15 minutes? Oh well. At least I found the proficiency.
Wow, that was great.
great.
That was great.
Sir Descree, finally able to watch live. Only took a trip halfway around the world.
Welcome.
Proficiency. Oh, so happy you're here, man. That's great. Matt P3000. Guys need all the help they can get tonight. Hashtag light. Mogo don't socialize. What great challenge than a freaking Star Destroyer. Critter. Boost. Light. Violinist. Value. Setback for the crew. Negiyama. Some boost to knock Dark down a tier, maybe. Mogo don't socialize. I am that which grips with a heart and fright. Harkens night and set back the light. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Nice,
that's pretty good.
that was beautiful. Well, Bronco 38. Difficulty. Dark. Bring on the Star Destroyer. Dun 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 dun. Or the dun 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 dun. There you go. Yeah. Sorry.
Dun, dun, dun,
Superlot.
dun. Please, babe.
Ability. Darn you missed. You bring the most awesome and terrible things. Negiyama boost. J Pistol. Heard you guys needed some dice. It was Dark Side you wanted, right? Hashtag setback. Mr. Owl boost. Void Smoker, Dark because Star Destroyer. Also, there's been some sweet fan art that you guys check out that you did. So thank you for that. That was incredible.
we'll totally check that out.
It's from last week's episode. Super
For
dope.
last week's episode. I was
you
like,
mean
I was
Naked
like, are there
Fiddler?
already? Is there already?
Fiddler, I didn't see the.
Because he's
Do I
fast.
want to?
You can't
Void
unsee
Smoker's
it.
so fast.
Super fast. J Pistol, save coup, proficiency. Game of Joe B. Bert, no, just no. Memories for love. Hashtag boost. Supala, ability, save coup. Matt P3000, keep the save coup train rolling. Hashtag boost. Shelly, oh, I know what I want. I embrace vengeance. Hashtag setback.
That's what I was going for. It would have been amazing.
Critter, boost. Game of Joe B. Stop fighting and start singing. People, through music, you shall face your demons and remember those memories of love. Boost. Save Coop. And last one, Justin T. 1977. Lending my support to Save Coop proficiency. Thank you so much, everybody. Woo! Have a great night.
You did it. You saved Coop. Something good happened.
Jason did some fan art
Let's
for
just
us.
clarify
Did he?
this.
Yeah.
She's assembling the
Oh,
team to
what?
save Coop.
Well, all
Is
right.
this a potential one-off?
Side
Funny.
to that.
Oh, what?
It's just nega us.
Guys, thank you so
Nice.
much,
So
everyone.
cool.
It's been a
Yes.
crazy week
Yeah,
with
it
the
is.
fires
Jason.
and everything,
Yeah,
but we are good. All of the
That's
cast
awesome.
and crew was
Yeah,
all
it's
good.
great. Yep.
And thank you for your support
Yep.
as we got through
Couldn't
this
do it with
really
you.
challenging week. And I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. So much. And we'll be back next week. And it's going to
Yep.
be wild, man.
It's gonna be
Next
good.
week. Yeah.
Also, you guys crushed it on the Reddit game from last week's episode.
This week, 2,000
Yeah.
posts.
Yeah, 2,000. We
Now,
can do
here's the
it.
thing.
Let's do it.
They probably can because there's so much to talk
There's
about.
a lot to talk about in this episode.
Yeah.
Like,
This one,
what? What?
What?
We're mad scientists.
It started off right away too. It was crazy.
Well,
Go Bert,
yeah.
man.
This
This is
so
the first
deep.
we've ever learned anything about
Caleb's backstory.
Yeah,
All we knew was that he had a
man.
brother.
He like
Bro.
was like, I can't be there. And I was
what's-
like, no, you're gonna have to go through this mist shit like everyone
Yeah,
else.
dude.
You know what's crazy is when we were going into Caleb's backstory, and you were like, you hear two family members,
You hear the voice of your father.
Oh, it sounds like you, Bert.
Somehow I knew that the next thing you're gonna say was not gonna be your mother. I was like, it's his brother. And then you were like, and your brother. Weird. I just got that vibe already from
Feel it.
Caleb. Like,
Really good Bert impression, by the way.
Yeah, that was
like,
pretty.
Your timing was like perfect.
that's all about the time.
Megabert? Whoa!
Yeah.
But
Man.
yeah, thank you guys so much. We'll be back next week. We have a hyperdrive next Saturday.
Oh yeah.
So, and we can say it now. We can say we're doing.
Yeah, I am GMing a Doctor Who Christmas special.
Wow.
Which is going to
And-
be really fun. Matt's going to be in the cast. Also, Omar, who is GMing the Gauntlet right
Yep,
now,
yep.
as well as Jason Inman, Ashley Robinson, and Riley Silverman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
A really good time. You
gonna
guys
be a good time.
definitely don't want to miss that. That's going to be in the noon to 2 slot next Saturday, December 16th, as part of the hyperdrive. So.
And Bert and I are still gonna do Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
That's
thank
right.
goodness.
Next
'Cause
Saturday?
I really don't. There doesn't even have to be any cameras on. I just want to keep playing that game.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna be amazing.
Yep.
I stand by for the full schedule
Yeah.
though, because I gotta finish booking and shit.
Cool,
so.
cool. So then, seriously though, everybody, thank you so much. It was a really rough
Yeah,
week.
this
and
was, oh boy.
This definitely got us through it. And for me, just it was the good highlight end of my week. That being said, from all of us to all of you,
May the
Force
force
be
be
with
with
you.
you.
2,000 posts on Reddit.
Do it. Do it.